Wow, this guy.
He's about to
Fire.
Google it. You about to Google it?
Most completed. And I put a note. Bitch was staring at the ceiling.
Look at him.
I made sure.
He's Googling it. He's
He
checking it.
looking it up.
No, my mom was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
The sleep doctor. You're wrong for that. Go change. You can't wear that.
Listen, look at this shirt.
Oh, it looked like a towel. You were the safari shirt?
Episode number 12. We in the safari now, bitch.
He's in the shower and you're wearing the fucking safari. Wait, do you have it unbuttoned or is that your chest hair?
That's my chest hair.
What the fuck's wrong with you? God, did you have another edible?
This is
What's
no.
the matter? Anton, make him change. Ew, he looks gross. Put that away.
Episode 12. We in the safari now.
Button up your shirt and fix your hair.
Listen, I'm letting the jungle out. What you mean?
What's your hair doing that for?
Let the jungle out. Let the hair flow. What you mean? I gotta
You look
drink.
ridiculous. Anton, can you talk to him? Wait, is it the Jesus one?
Hey,
wait a minute. Anton, is this the Jesus beer you were drinking that time?
Jesus beer. Jesus didn't make no beer.
Come on, you were drinking that Jesus beer that one time.
Oh, church music. She said Jesus
Church
beer.
music. Oh, okay. This one's actually Jesus. Well, is it good? Did you try it yet?
Mike,
I'm about to open it.
Mike, you're not getting interference, are you, with my?
No.
Because I'm still trying to audio.
What's it say? Even more Jesus?
Even more Jesus. Hannah
You
sent
need
me this
that.
beer.
Right now, you need that
Even-
especially.
Even more.
I'm letting my Jesus out. Jesus didn't shave his chest. Jesus had a
Oh
beard.
my God.
He didn't have razors.
Jesus
That's why
didn't
he
get a
didn't shave his-
haircut.
Jesus didn't get a haircut.
Jesus didn't get a haircut. Look
Jesus
at
probably
me.
didn't shower.
Yeah, but have you looked in the mirror?
Jesus hasn't showered.
Do you know what you look like?
Mike, tell me if my audio is still the same.
Do what you did
Am I
before,
good?
motherfucker.
No, I changed one setting. I want to know if it's the same or not.
Okay, the last time, what did we do? You talked real close and then you talk far.
Oh yeah, all right. You still hear me the same?
Go close.
You still hear me the same? You still hear me the same?
Not
Where
the
the
same. It's
hoes
not
at?
kind of.
Where
It's
the
not,
hoes at?
kind of, but it's not as
Alright.
pronounced.
Hold on.
It's definitely not in your earbud. Let's put it that way. But it might be the MacBook. I mean your iPad. Hannah, you don't like my new look? Oh my!
I hate it. I like the shirt. That's the only thing I like about it.
What do you?
Hey, it works. Because I was cursing at you in the bathroom and you didn't hear shit.
Yeah, but it might be your iPad though.
No, I'm off my iPad. I'm on the
Look
MacBook
at you just
Pro
trying to
now.
fix your hair like that. That was just, I didn't like it.
Dude, first of all, I don't know if you're in a metal band, an indie band, or a homeless band of bandits, but you in some kind of band.
You don't like my flow?
No, he's
No,
like,
I actually like
who
it.
does he
I'm
look
actually
like?
a little jealous. I'm
No,
a
you're
little
not.
jealous, actually.
You're not jealous.
I'm gonna be honest.
I would be jealous of that
Yeah,
look.
yeah. Light shining like right on my forehead. I'm trying to get
You
like
might
Mike
be
and
sad you
get
don't
my-
have
get my
hair,
suit
but you're not
together.
jealous of what he's looking like right now.
She's tearing me up.
He
I like the
roasted-
safari
roasted,
shirt. Can you
man.
fix your hair? The fact that you keep grabbing it, like pushing it off your face, but leaving it on your face, it's
What do
it's
you want
too
my
much.
hair to look like?
And not what that is like. Put it back in the bun. I think that honestly, for you, like once you have the hair for the bun, you can't just like choose new looks. It's like your hair is a bun every day of your life.
That's
until
not
you cut
true.
it.
That's not true.
Do you wear it? Do you wear it like you're wearing it now?
You
Sometimes.
look like
No,
an
you
art
don't.
history professor.
When have you? Yeah, the one that nobody
You look
likes.
like an art history professor from Romania, and
Listen, I don't bun it all the time.
and,
Sometimes you
and
wear a hat.
Look, and you're the that like you're okay
There's no
with
way
taking
that you go
sexual
to work
favors
and
for
you
better
pull your
grades.
hair out like that on the Zoom call.
I'm
Yeah.
getting bullied. I'm getting
You're
bullied.
not getting bullied. I'm
okay.
helping you. I wouldn't want you to let me
roast
look
that
like that, so I
look.
don't want you to look like that.
Just roast that t-shirt behind Hannah or whatever she's doing in the background.
Everything.
She got
Oh
dumpy
yeah, what
couch.
is that? You got
What
your
is that?
your nightgown.
Look at this professional blocking my room background. He got a whole studio fucking going on.
She's got a
where he
night. She's got a
records his-
night
It's
a
not.
nighty.
It's a
oh,
blanket.
she did the rotate. She did this.
Yeah, just moved you. I didn't even move myself. I just moved you.
Oh my God, Hannah! I
Hannah's
want to talk
Complaints
about
today.
your.
Everybody brought their best attitude. What'd you say?
I want to talk about your cooking experience. Hannah's cooking experience.
We want to talk about Jesus over here first, though. I think
Hannah, can
you've had a
cook.
hard week. It's only Wednesday.
Hannah
What can we do to
cook.
make it better for you?
Man, I keep having eventful weeks. I think I need less adventure in my life. And like just for a little bit, you know? Like sometimes you need like just real boring, like a boring ass week.
Even
Yeah.
more
I want a
Jesus.
week
This is
with
what you
no
need.
events.
This is what you need
Even
in
more
your life.
Jesus. You
You
need to
need-
get that. Did you taste
Yeah.
it? Is it good?
Tastes great. This is a good one. You need even
is-
more Jesus.
I'm a good beer picker. So
Even
what's
more Jesus.
what's it taste
Are
like?
you a good beer picker for like people's like taste, like individual taste, or you just pick a good beer that's all around good?
Listen,
I don't
Like,
know.
are
I
you
mean,
good at picking a different beer for different people?
this is
No, I don't-
Jesus.
I guess
This
I
is
wouldn't claim that,
Jesus,
but-
and this is even more Jesus.
Wait. How can you claim something and I just stump you so fast? Oh, yeah. She's like, I'm a good beer picker. And I challenge you.
Like if you
and then
like
she just
different
shut
beers,
down.
I'm good at picking out different beers. But if you were like,
Are you
oh,
good
I
at picking
like
out, like, all right,
this kind of beer,
no.
then I can't promise
Like
you.
somebody, if you're a good like gift giver, right? Are you saying you're a good gift giver because you give great gifts that everybody would like, or you're good at finding what individual people would like? You feel me? Like me, are you
Yeah.
a good beer picker that me and Mike will have different beers, or you be like, yo, I picked this beer, everybody likes it.
The first one.
I don't know. I'm still feeling
I
you
think so.
out
I
on
think that's
beer
what she
because you
means.
don't like beer. So I don't think you're a good
The
example.
first one, yeah. So she definitely confirmed the first one. I love beer. What do you mean I don't like beer? I love beer.
I don't know.
That's it.
I think
I
maybe.
enjoy beer.
All right. So
All right,
what's it taste like?
so-
Are you gonna tell us about it?
Yeah, it's a good stout. It's a good chocolatey stout.
Flavors.
Good
Is there a
flavors.
good? What's a good stout? See, y'all keep using these
this one's
words.
real
Like I'm gonna
good.
send y'all like a
Oh,
color wheel
shit.
of words.
Got a lot of
Really?
alcohol in it.
She's a good
Yeah.
beer picker.
Yeah.
What, 9.5?
12.
12.
12.
This is a good
Jesus.
beer.
How long?
That's like two
You've been drinking
beers.
that for how long?
3
then?
beers.
If it has 12%,
2 to 3
that's
beers.
at least
This
an
is a
hour.
good beer. All
That's
right.
why
yeah,
they were so
dude.
expensive. There's
Shout-
every beer is like multiple.
Hey, shout out to Evil Twin Brewing. All right, even more Jesus. That's why I wore the shirt. I got Jesus on my
Okay.
chest. I got my beard out, my hair down. Even more Jesus. And you should try it too. I just
If
did
we
a
had a
commercial.
chance for a sponsorship, we lost.
Oh my goodness. I think even more Jesus. I think Evil Twin Brewing like that. We're going to send that clip to them. They're going to be like, I like these people. I like their style. I like their shirts. I like everything about it. Look at them. This is great.
Maybe.
The greatest thing about having wireless headphones is leaving the conversation, but still being able to hear everything you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we can't do that.
All right, so I'm bringing a new one. I'm bringing a local one.
Hey, Anton.
Four Peaks. What's up?
You're
Hold on. Let me introduce my beer.
all right, go ahead.
Peach.
Four Peaks.
Peace.
Four Peaks Brewing Co. They make peach golden ale.
Ooh.
I'm not really like a fruity flavor beer dude, but I
like a
like
little fruit in my
the
beer.
kilt lifter. Mike, you might have it out by you. Kilt lifter.
Maybe.
Or kilt lifter. Is it kilt lifter? Yeah.
Maybe.
That's the local one. It's really
We
good.
need a beer
It's the amber
sponsor.
ale. I'm into
Okay, let's
amber.
check
Yeah,
this
we're
out.
trying to get a beer sponsor.
We just want a
I'm
beer
drinking Milwaukee beer.
Yeah, I just
All
want
right, so
someone to
check it.
send me beer for just the podcast. I'll drink it.
No, we all
can
want
get that, but
Yeah.
it's like, listen, what I realized is that when I live on the island, like island people drink piss beer because when
What
you
you
get
mean?
somewhere,
What
like, right,
island?
just in different places. Like when I went vacation, but when I lived in Hong Kong, like a
It's
lot
like
of.
when I
there
lived
was a
on an
lot of shit
island. You
beer.
fucking never lived on an island.
All right, I'm gonna need one of y'all to Google Hong Kong, and then I'll wait.
Okay, tonight.
I'll wait. Boom. We learned that tonight. That's okay. I'm gonna teach you about trains later. So anyway, they have shitty beer or shitty things that like you can't import. For example, you know what you can't import? Mexican food. You can't import Mexican food, man.
All right, Anton, are you done?
No,
I gotta
no,
tell you, dude, your
anyway.
your
I don't
internet
think we
keep
even talked
listen.
about the piss beer.
Your internet keeps fucking up, and every podcast that I've downloaded, the last 2 or 3, like your audio, it tweaks, and then the whole time you're like, so I can never edit your audio.
Okay, this is a
So
hating
right
on
now-
Anton Wi-Fi, and
Yeah.
he's trying to hate on me not having
Yeah.
Wi-Fi because he got it the first time he got there.
Dude, I gotta plug in. I gotta get I gotta get a Cat 6 to USB-C cord. I'll look one up.
And look at your
my
video.
gosh.
It's not as good as it was.
That's because I'm
Yeah,
on
you're a
a-
little cloudy.
Listen,
Like
he
you in
bought
the
he
shower
bought
or
a
something.
brand new iPad to do podcasts, and the motherfucker ain't using it. What are we doing?
because
Where's
Come
your
on, give us
iPad?
the excuse.
that's a tasty beer.
Does it taste like a peach?
Motherfucker.
What happened to the iPad?
actually
What are you
does.
doing with it?
My lady's using the iPad because I'm trying to figure out the audio. So my audio is better, and now my video is shit.
Did you use this last time?
No, I changed it. I
Well,
wanted my
See,
I
look,
want
his
my audio
internet's
to be
fucked
better.
up. Look, his internet's fucked up again. You see that? God, Anton.
Why? What do you mean?
Look,
My
you
internet is
just
not
tweaked
messed
that.
up.
Yes, it is.
Listen, just because you see that on the output on your end doesn't mean that that's what's
Okay.
feeding into.
All right.
There's a possibility that my internet is so fast that
Oh,
the weak
so
ass computer
fast.
can't chew it up.
Oh, my brand new
Spit it out to
MacBook
you
Pro.
fast enough.
My brand new MacBook Pro. Is that what you mean? Oh
That-
man.
that shitty computer might
Oh.
be.
That brand new
might be
MacBook
the
Pro he
reason.
brought during his spending freeze. You don't think he can pick that
I
up?
know,
That's
right?
crazy. That's
Get 'em,
not even
get 'em.
possible. Would you button up your shirt?
Hey, I
Can't
saw
freaking
myself-
focus.
I saw myself with my shirt off.
You know
today,
what?
and I look like the old
Oh my
actors
gosh.
that never used to work out, that just had like hairy
Oh,
bodies that just look
Fucking,
average.
you know what it was? Sean Connery in
Yeah.
fucking 007.
Yeah.
Zip up
We
your
just
shirt.
watched that
Button up
one.
your-
All right.
Look
so,
at
hey,
the chest hair,
I
Anton.
was telling
you
y'all
got
that.
any of this?
Oh my gosh.
Can
You
you,
got
talk
it?
to
And
him?
then the women are
Can you
like,
talk to him?
Actually do. But my
No, you don't. He's
He's
shaving.
not
my,
interested in whatever you're trying
yeah.
to. I don't know
my partner
what.
doesn't like
What
chest
audience
hair,
are you
so
hoping
I
to
try
draw from that? You know.
Listen, stop trying to put
Can
this
you-
on other people.
Can you just button it up? Your safari shirt
wait.
will look much
All right.
better in a
So like
formal
Pierce
shirt.
Pierce Brunson, Sean Connery, Daniel Craig. You know those guys are like they're working out
There
as
you go.
like
This
hiking.
is good. This is a
and, like,
better
going for a
vibe.
run every now and then and swimming.
Right.
They don't really like work out. Yeah, you got.
No,
you got
Daniel Craig is swole as
1960s
fuck.
Yeah, you got a
Daniel Craig is
1960s, he is for. How old is that motherfucker? Like 55?
Look, you're tweaking again. Your fucking internet. You're on your Wi-Fi. What's she doing? Downloading porn? She's downloading high definition porn. Honestly.
I don't know. Listen. Again, let's do this. You know when you have like a smudge on your glasses and you think you see something that's
Yeah.
not the actual case?
Okay.
That's right now. Your computer
Yeah.
is a smudge.
All right.
okay? I'm the 2020 vision. Okay.
Look, oh yeah, you got 4 bars of red. You got 4 bars of red. Okay. You check your internet right now. Yeah.
I'm clipping? Am
Listen.
I clipping?
No, you have 4. Your internet connection is fucked. I'm telling you.
Oh, wait. Let me check. All right, let me change. Hold on.
You're connected to the guest account on at the whole apartment complex.
Probably. Likely. Hold on. Let me check.
Man,
Let
this
me
dude's
see. Wait,
straight
one second.
steady fighting me. But I
Look,
don't. It's like I don't know
calm
what the
down.
fuck I'm
Let
talking
me-
about.
Oh my gosh.
This ain't my first motherfucking
Oh.
He's
day.
bringing a lot
goddamn.
of heat, but should we take it back to the day that you only made 12 minutes on the show before we had to cancel the whole episode?
Mistakes were made. Okay, first of all,
Are you also having a non-alcoholic beer?
yeah, I never got to announce that because you got me this too when I was on my drinking freeze due to
Oh, you still
due to
have it?
legal problems. That's a joke. But all right, Athletic Brewing Co. Upside Down, non-alcoholic
Yeah.
golden.
They're cool too.
But look what it says on the bottom. It says less than 0.5%.
See, it was fine. I had it on the other internet. Yeah, you change your fucking words. It's fine.
No, it's not. Check your speed.
It is fine.
Check your speed.
It's fine. I just changed Wi-Fi networks and everything, and it dropped. I tried to use a different one, and it was bad.
Check your speed,
Mike,
motherfucker.
Where are you checking my levels from? That's what I want to know.
Okay, it's 4 bars of yellow now.
What do you think you?
Okay, wait, you're green.
What the fuck does that even mean?
All right.
I'm super green, bitch.
Okay, now you're
I'm
good.
the Green Power Ranger.
Listen, I have to mix it up. I got hot, heavy alcohol. I got low alcohol. I got water. You know, I'm prepared tonight. I gotta hydrate. Gotta take care of myself. I gotta work tonight and tomorrow.
5G network.
Oh, look at him. Mute yourself while you talk shit. I'm muting you.
Yeah, this guy.
So, I muted him. Look, he's
he doesn't know he's muted.
He knows now. Look at him. Look, he's trying to talk because he's trying to take over our podcast. Look, listen to that. You hear anything?
Probably my dog.
No, it sounds great. Like when he's talking, it was like the whole time he's trying to. Yeah, his audio's fucked. I think he just needs to go back to probably just maybe using his little pods or whatever. Man,
he has his pods in.
Listen, this is the Beautifully Twisted podcast. What we're doing right now, Hannah made me zip my shirt up. We're trying to show our
because
chest
it's
hair.
weird. It's weird as hell, you know.
We're trying to be Jesus. I'm trying to get in touch with my inner Jesus, first of all. And then I'm trying to get even more Jesus in my life. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
I knew you would like that one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I hope it's not the best one, though.
You hope it's not?
No, because I'm going to have the best one first. Everything else here after this is going to disappoint me. I
gave you a good variety of different ones.
I saw a
fruity one.
I saw a picture of myself from 6 months ago, and my beard was the same length. I'm like, man, I got to stop trimming it if I want it to get longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going to get all straggly.
It does. This part right here, I don't like it. It gets long.
You got to
just here.
Put your oils on it and shit.
That's to keep it hydrated.
Beard balms.
I do balm
oils. In combs.
The other day I had it was coming out the side like that.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, you burping? You got the hiccups?
I got the hiccups. No, embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. How's the dog? Where's the dog at?
Sleeping on the robes. He's sleeping on the blankets.
All right, let's bring this dude back. All right, you back?
No, Anton is not ready.
He's mad. Listen, I know what's going on.
He
Someone in his vicinity, Ben and Jerry's. Someone in his vicinity is downloading high definition shit and is messing up the whole.
Wait, did you change his name to that, or did he change his name to that?
So look at Anton.
Yeah,
he did that because he's waiting for something to happen.
Can he hear us?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. This is podcast number 12.
Go get yourself some Ben and Jerry's and take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Eat a donut.
Anna, how's your food? How's your food experience? We're gonna get through one topic at a time. How's your
Blue
food
Apron,
experience?
we can get sponsored by them too. Great experience. Like I said, It's not made for two people, but I liked it.
Okay.
It was good. Good quality food. I made both my meals.
I'm gonna send both of you guys a thesaurus.
You ain't doing shit.
The amount of times we use the word "good" is disturbing. I like it. It's good.
Wow, this dude shows up to the podcast. Listen,
when you think about your experience, what makes a good experience? There are a diverse amount of characteristics.
He showed up sober to his first podcast.
The time
scholar.
Get your vape. Get your vape. Start puffing.
Oh my god.
The dude shows up sober to his first podcast.
Do y'all text each other and then start like, I drink now before the podcast?
I didn't
like 45 minutes before.
I think the guy with all the chest hair might have prepped himself a little bit, but I mean that's just
he's drunk. He's definitely drunk.
I'm not.
He's drunk out of his mind right now.
What did you drink before you came on the show?
Anton, I'm trying to tell you that this is how we always are, and you are not because you're always fucked
always
up.
Drunk?
No. I'm only halfway through this.
Wait. Am I the person who's always drunk on the show? And then because that's not the case, he drunk.
I did not. This is
What'd you have before you opened Jesus?
Nothing.
Before you open Jesus.
Nothing.
Hey, fun fact, Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine at a wedding.
Listen,
Nice.
I think it was like
your
something
signal, your
like 20 gallons.
your signal was fucked up that whole time. And you were like, the Jesus is first.
Listen, that's only on your side. Hannah does not
Ooh.
hear that. Therefore, right, Hannah, do you hear me? Oh, Line and Kugel.
Line and Kugel, Milwaukee
Honeywise.
beer.
They gave you
I
a
think
glass
Line
with
and
that?
got
Kugel
it.
makes beer.
No, I already
think-
had the glass.
I think Line and Kugel makes
but-
beer for women who wear rhinestone jeans.
That's
That's what I
annoying.
think.
I don't even
Line and
have any
Kugel.
rhinestone jeans, and I
That's
like
it.
Line and Kugel.
She's like, wait a minute. I like Line and Kugel. Is that offensive to me?
All right, you don't like it.
No,
It's
I'm
okay.
serious.
Have you tried every
Most of
beer
their
they've
beers
made?
are like, yeah, I have actually. That's why I say that.
Every single
They have
beer.
that variety pack. I don't know if I've tried every single beer. I think I've tried the variety pack that comes with like 12 or 6 to 12 different
Four.
versions.
Four.
Either 2 in each or 4. Okay,
Four.
4.
Fucking
So
12.
so
12 beers.
I've tried
4
it.
kinds.
Yeah, all right,
He's
there you
killing
go.
me.
See, Lion and Kugel's
You got the summer
spokesperson
one.
right
They're
now.
all summer flavors.
Look
we
at
get it.
she's upset. Shandies, the lemon, the
You had all the
grapefruit.
shandies, and you judged
Look,
them on
when
the
you have
shandies.
lemon, listen,
It's all right.
anytime you put lemon in something in a beer, you're trying to appeal to women. Mike's Hard Lemonade. What is truly
You want to speak on
lemonade
this?
and
You like summer
mango?
shandy? You want to? Do you want to touch on the topic?
I
I
actually
like summer
don't like
shandy.
summer shandy.
No, I do.
I like the orange one. The orange one is good.
Orange
The
shandy.
orange one is good. I don't
I
think
like the
lemon
grapefruit
one is
one,
good.
but you got
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
the
hate for that
grapefruit
one.
is you gotta like grapefruit, right? You
Yeah,
like
you
grapefruit
do.
already. See,
Grapefruit.
that's the thing. That's like do you like licorice?
No.
Don't say yes. Do you like licorice?
What kind of licorice?
What? There's no. Are you out here with like what's the one? What's a Good and Plenty? You look like an original Good and Plenty. The black and white ones. You know what I'm talking about? Good and Plenty. Good and Plenty. It's a candy.
Oh,
Yeah, Mike. Good and Plenty.
oh.
It's a
I don't love
licorice
those
candy.
though.
Oh, you're not a real licorice fan. You're okay.
Why are we
licorice
talking about
fan.
licorice? Because you're
I don't
comparing
know.
it to the shandies.
But let's
The
put it
family
out
of
there.
shandy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. Grapefruit is nasty.
Yeah, we know how you feel.
Grapefruit is
about
disgusting. All right, so
That's
why
fine.
do they say like sometimes a grapefruit can be sour because of what? Like is it the way you cut it, or if you don't peel the skin?
I think it's
if
called
you don't peel the skin,
you
it'll
don't
be
get a
sour,
ripe
right?
grapefruit.
Right, babe. It's bitter.
Calling in the
if you
grapefruit
don't peel the
expert.
skin.
You
She's a
have to
grapefruit
peel the
expert. She
skin.
uses
What
the
you mean?
food.
I don't think
No,
you're
like you know how it's
what you're
orange,
saying is
right?
correct.
You first of all, there are different layers of skin. All right, like the earth is a crust, and then like different layers and levels. So you got the outer protection skin. You peel that shit off. It's still this white sheath kind of looking stuff that's on it. You can peel that off as well. And
Okay.
then you have the fruit that's wet. You peel an orange, right? And it's dry because you still have the white part that's protecting it, the sheath
Yeah.
or whatever that is, another layer. And then you can peel that off and you get the actual orange and the juice and the fruit, right?
Hey,
So
Hannah,
I'm saying
Hannah,
you have
Hannah.
to peel that.
Hannah,
How do you eat
the whole
orange?
Hannah, the
How do you
whole
eat orange?
Hannah, the whole time he's
How do you eat
talking,
orange?
I can't even listen to him. All I'm thinking is like, wow, his audio sounds great, but the motherfucker's video looks like trash and his internet connection is terrible. Episode number 12. What are we doing here? Oh my god.
So has my audio lagged at all? How about this?
Yes.
No.
It hasn't clipped.
No.
You haven't clipped.
Guess what? You haven't lagged. Hannah hasn't lagged. Hannah, have I lagged on your audio or video once during
I
this
played the
call?
fifth.
So no. That means no. All right. So
No,
Wow.
but
Every time you plead the
hasn't
fifth,
lagged
it's
on-
yes.
Yeah.
Officer, I plead the fifth. I
Hey, no,
refuse.
no,
I
no.
refuse
I
to.
re-
What does he
No,
say?
you just I refuse to say anything that may incriminate me.
Is that what
I
it is?
refuse to answer any questions that may incriminate me.
I refuse to answer any questions
right.
that may incriminate
All
myself.
right, so Hannah, we're going back to your food experience. Use a word better than
You
good,
didn't like
please.
the way I described it, so
I didn't,
you would
I
like
didn't
me
like
to
the way you
describe
described
it
it, so
with
I would like you to do it
hand
better.
gestures.
Better. No, better. Just better.
Put the flashlight
wrong
away.
with better?
What's going on over here? Strobe light boy.
Everything this
All
guy
right, you
does,
want me
it's
to
like-
describe it without the word good?
Listen, I'm trying to hear the story. Keep going.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Cliche, but Oh, describe one meal. How about this? Not the entire
Flavorful.
experience, and that might be cumbersome. One meal. Just give details as to one supper time experience.
Okay. So I made the last one was Chipotle honey chicken and a spinach farro salad.
Hey, Hannah, was it the Last Supper? Oh, bring it back. Even more Jesus.
The Last Supper.
I like that one. I like that one.
And
Oh, the
it was kind of
Last Supper.
spicy.
Okay.
And I didn't
Do you
even
not
add all
like
the
spicy
chili
food? Is
sauce
that like a
to it.
negative, or is that just a
It's a good
just
thing. It was
a
like
observation?
flavorful.
Yeah.
You could add more chili stuff if you wanted it spicier, but I didn't add all of it. Because I don't consider myself a super
got you.
spicer, but a little spicer, you know?
Little spicy.
You like a little spicy in the middle?
Little
And
Sean,
it was
little
great.
Sean
Great
spicy.
meal. And I had it for one dinner and a small lunch.
That's good. That's 2
Nice.
servings.
Recommend it.
You
No,
probably ate more than the recommended servings in your first meal, and not
He's
all
so-
meals are going to be the
Can
same
you
size.
talk to him about being a
So
hater on my
He's never burned
meals?
he's
No,
never burned as
it's
many
2
calories as you.
servings.
Anton's
Yeah.
never
What?
run.
You crazy.
Anton's never run half
You
as far
crazy.
as you've run. It's okay. It's just different people.
Yeah, whatever.
Haters.
That's cool.
Anton's got a good metabolism.
I
I
bet.
don't like when people judge my amount of food I can eat by the size of my body. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a restaurant, people are like, "You sure you
That's
want to
right.
order that? It's pretty big."
And you're like,
Yeah, I want to
bro,
order that. And no, I will not
If
like
it-
a
I
to-go
prepared
box.
for this moment.
All right, check this out. If Hannah and I ever went out to eat or something, we'd have to get 3 entrees. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And we
Yeah,
eat them
that's
all.
not bad.
Like I don't need a
Most
to-go
people don't
box.
eat enough.
I'm gonna finish this shit. Come back in a few minutes. It's just
Most people don't
crazy.
eat enough
Disrespect.
of the good foods that you need. You know, protein and shit. We eat a lot of carb, shit ton of carb, but we don't eat enough protein. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is the order in which you eat your food? Do you just like that looks good, dive in, or do you eat like in an order or some kind of organized?
Yeah, I'm
fashion?
not a food order person.
Yeah.
I like to just.
It's just like freestyle enjoy. Like
Fill the plate.
I don't really eat like that. But yeah.
Are you do you bring the plate to your mouth and you like slide it off
No,
to finish?
I've never done
or
that.
do you just like
What
I'm
is
gonna
that?
just get the last? It depends on how hungry you are, though. Like that.
I
guy's
don't.
going for
I've never
seconds.
brought the plate to my mouth. I don't think. No memories of that.
Yeah. So you're a soup to you bring your face to the soup then instead of soup to your face. Different cultures people do. You bring the soup bowl to your face.
Who
or you
brings
bring
a
your
soup
face
bowl?
the soup
Let me
bowl?
see. I bring my
In
face to
Eastern
the
culture?
soup bowl.
Yeah, that's American culture.
America.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. America. I drink
I don't
my
even think
soup
that's
with my
American
mother.
culture.
I drink my soup with my
I don't think that's
motherfucking
American
gun
culture.
while I'm drinking a Jesus beer, motherfucker.
I had to look that up. I want to be sure about that.
Yeah, I just can't get
I'm
over
not
how
too
bad
sure.
Anton's video looks.
He's gonna hate you
All right,
forever
next
to
time.
this day.
No, he's
That's
not.
okay. I don't
There-
hate
He's
Listen,
mad.
I
He's
love
upset about
He's
it.
not mad. He's
Kind of
Why
like when
not?
the time you guys picked
Yeah.
on me the whole episode. Sometimes it's just you. You just get the whole wrath.
All right, Hannah,
The
are
time
you
we
done?
picked on you the whole
Oh.
episode was the time you were in the bathroom, so you missed most of it.
I still haven't watched that episode. I just can't.
I don't think you
Oh my
should. I think
gosh,
that is
bro.
a time in our lives that's
Bro.
Sick.
Bro.
I was sick. I had COVID. You guys
didn't
making
have
fun of
COVID.
me.
That motherfucker had something. Yeah, he's like, I had cannabis 19. That new strand. Oh my
ridiculous.
gosh.
What are you doing? Growing
Dude,
your beard at a
dude.
time like this? You have a
Yeah,
mirror over
I
there?
always,
What's
I,
going
al-
on?
I always have my my comb here. You know, you never know when you need to, take care
You're
of your
on.
beard.
You're having an interesting day.
That's crazy. I was telling my girl that I remember like getting ready to go out with Mike and he'd be shaving. That'd be the last thing he'd do before we get in the car, before we leave the apartment. Now look at you.
No, I still do that because
He'd be
I don't.
like,
He just shaves the little holes.
in between.
Yeah, because I get hair up here.
Yeah. That little rubber
Or
shaver,
he gets
like
it
it just rub your
scissors. He
skin.
cuts out a little strand. Here.
I do that too.
What the fuck is the name of that shaver? It's like a rotary shaver or some shit.
That's
Like
which
that one that they can use on the bald parts, like in the back of your neck at the barbershop, or like you just like dry shave. It's no blade. It's like it's rounded at the top.
I don't know what you're
He's
talking about.
The
talking to you.
motherfucking thing that
That's
you use, it
something
just
you
touch
have.
your skin.
I got an
Yeah,
electric
it look
That's
like
electric
that bulb
shaver.
one with all.
Electric
There's
shaver.
different kinds of electric.
No, it's
There are different
the
kinds of
I know what
electric
he's talking about.
shavers.
What?
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
you might have broke it,
All right,
but
I'm gonna look it up.
Braun.
I'm gonna look it up.
It was a brawn.
Okay, thanks for throwing out the
brand. Yeah, that's all
he
I
doesn't
know.
want the brand. He wants to know what the thing's
That-
called.
Listen, he's doing too much. He doesn't know. What
He's
you
not
mean,
doing too-
God? God. Ah.
All right.
Hey,
so
let's talk. Let's just check this out. Look at this. Look at us. My goodness. Look at us. We are good looking. Look at, except for Anton. This guy.
Anton, get the middle.
oh my gosh.
I
rotary
don't
shaver.
know.
I said rotary. Yeah, it's rotary shaver or electric foil. Okay.
There you go.
So the electric foil is the one that you had. And then there's like I don't know what that
Nope,
is,
he doesn't
but
know what he's
there are
talking
different types of razors. So electric foil.
I use a blade.
There's no blade. It's just like you just rub this fucking round part on your face and it just clips the hairs in it and it just drops inside the fucking thing.
I don't know if you still have that. Do you still have that?
I
Can
have
you
a di-
claim to
Uh-oh.
answer?
All right, maybe it's my
He's
my
pretending
internet
like he
now.
doesn't know what you were talking about, but that's okay.
Uh-oh. Who's lagging? Oh no, somebody's lagging. Is it me? Is my internet? Oh no.
Don't have to
No.
be like readily involved. Like you can like I'm very passionate about everything I do. I wouldn't do something that I don't like and enjoy, anymore. Like everybody has had to do that at one point in their lives, like jobs and activities, hang out with people you don't like. You don't have to do that shit anymore. I'm too old for that. So what I'm saying is that I really enjoy coaching, but I enjoy coaching at a high school level as opposed to a college or further or below. Because I think that age 13 through 17 is an age in where I was like learning, like, I don't know, I don't want to say like becoming a man, but I was learning more about the world and like that kind of like projected more. Like I think those are the more formidable years of your life. In high school, you have more memories about high school than you probably have about any other portion of your life, excluding college if you went to college, right? Like high school is probably the most impressionable time. Like Hannah, who's your favorite teacher from high school? What's his name or her name?
Mrs. Seal.
Oh yeah, she's a great
the fact that she can say that, right? Now tell me about in college. Tell me about a professor. Not really as good.
I have a
even if
favorite
you could think of
professor in
one.
college too.
Hey. Ask her who her favorite coach was. Ask her favorite coach was.
What if I don't say you though? What will happen?
Probably your high school coach, Belleville East somewhere, right?
Hey,
What about
who is your
speak words?
favorite
And he's like,
Green.
wait a minute, that's not me.
Wait, green is east and
No.
maroon is west, right? Maroon is west.
Green? The fuck?
Belleville.
blue.
Which one
Blue.
is what? Blue? Anyway, y'all
Bubble
still
East is
trash.
blue. You don't know things
Belleville
like that.
came up a little bit. I heard them a little bit, around the way, but they wasn't like a household name like Thornwood, Everybody
She
knows
doesn't
that
know
name.
about Thornwood. Nobody
Or
knows.
York. Or
Okay.
York. Come on, man.
She-
I know about
You
York.
look, you from play. Hey,
Not for
you
real.
know Thornwood. You from Plainfield. You agree. Which one was Plainfield North was the white and
See,
red?
But Thornwood wasn't like that good when I was there. Like maybe I don't know. We were green.
All right, we
Green
were
and
coming
white.
off a four consecutive year
You went to Thornwood?
championship run. Yeah.
That's where he
Yeah.
went?
Mhm.
Thornwood?
Thorn.
That was before I started. That was before I started running. They won all them state championships before I started running. Hey, you know who is actually an exceptional high school runner? Mostly all of my friends, Hannah. Mostly all of my friends. Excluding me and Mike.
Not this friend.
Me and Mike were regular ass Joes, but like no, all bullshit aside, Kuzi, Sean, my friend Josh, they were exceptional runners. My friend Josh was ranked like number 2 in the nation in the 110 hurdles at one point. This dude was just a phenomenal athlete. Sean Wiggin, one of our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met
See,
Sean.
No, I don't know,
Josh
like,
is
kinda random.
Josh is like he proves the rule that most good hurdlers are gay. You know what I mean? Like
You better
What?
stop. I'm bringing him on this podcast next to defend himself.
that
He got
a
a whole
rule?
wife and a kid.
I've
most
never
good
heard
hurdlers are
First
are
of all,
homosexual.
you're not gonna look. You're not gonna talk about my best friend and motherfucking
Listen,
brother like that.
I'm
Second
just
of all-
kidding. He has children, but so do some
I
gay
know.
men.
So do some gay-
Some
True,
not
true,
all gay men
true,
have
which is
children.
true, which is
Some
true.
men,
However,
some
I
gay
know.
men have children.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, why do you have like
Hey.
a thumbs down on your thing? You got like a thumbs
Because
down.
I was playing around with shit. Does it still show that?
So Sean had a there was a kid
Ah,
named
I'm gonna start doing these reactions.
there was a kid named Darrell Campbell and or Campbell in Sean's school, and I think
Jesus.
he's like the best runner of like Wabanzi Valley. And then Kuzi went to York. Nick
Kuzi
went
was
to
good.
York, which was just
Kuzi was
everybody knows about York. Kuzi was good.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I had a friend in high school before I met Kuzi, and before he became one of my best friends. I had a friend and a teammate in high school that like made up stories about hanging out with this guy. That's how fast Kuzi was. Like that's how
That's
fast.
funny.
Kuzi- Like listen, to go. I think his sophomore year to go like
It's gonna jack
14,
up.
like 14-10 or something. 14 like 30. I think he went 14 lows like 30. I think he went 14 sub 30 as a
Doubt it.
sophomore.
14
is
sub 30.
insane. No, have you ever watched The Long Green Mile?
No.
Watch the documentary. It's on Amazon for $1. I will send you. I will
$1?
Venmo you
Amazon
$1
what?
right now for $1. Amazon Prime. You can rent it. You can rent it for $1. Long Green Mile
Hey,
or Long Green
speaking
Line.
of speaking of
And it's
green,
13.
speaking of green, and speaking of money, where's my motherfucking green couch, bitch?
I got the green couch right there. You want this one? I send it. Hey, don't test me. I'll send this whole. What would you do if a couch pops up on your motherfucking
I'm drinking my.
doorstep
You don't even know my
in a
address,
week?
bitch. I'm drinking my.
Why do you
I
look like
find out.
that? Are you drunk?
my
Why is he
drunk as
standing like
shit.
that?
He's
I only
drunk
had
as
one
shit.
beer.
He's drunk. Yeah, 112% alcohol beer, bro.
It's 3 to 4
That's
beers. I
4
mean, 2 to 3
beers.
beers.
It's arguably on average, that's 3 beers, bro. At the very least. At the very least. Like,
But you were holding it like this. You were like,
Listen, I don't know what my like. You know, you're looking right into your fucking camera. I look at my screen. Camera.
okay, you can
screen.
feel yourself in this weird ass position. Like something ain't right.
All right, I have a question, y'all. All right, check this out. So my sister was here visiting me, and then she flew out, and then I sent
how
her
old
20,
is she now?
20,
How old is she now?
23. She
Four.
gonna be
Oh my God, I
24.
feel old.
3.
All
I
right,
remember
so
your sister didn't even start college.
you're thinking of my 10-year-old sister. Her birthday was yesterday. She just turned 11, I think. No, she just turned 10. I
You have
don't
no
know.
idea how old
that
she
kid
is.
was like 4 when I met her. That kid was like 4 when I met her.
All right, so check this out. So I sent my sister $20 that said because I didn't give her any breakfast. I was like, enjoy, like have for breakfast. She just texted me tonight, like 20 minutes ago, and said, I just saw the email of you sending money for me to eat breakfast. Thank you. I'm taking that shit. I'm like, send that shit back. You didn't get it till now. You
Send it
didn't
back.
eat. You didn't
Wait,
eat
wait.
breakfast.
Wait. So like, what
Maybe
did you
she
send?
ate
Via, like
breakfast and
Venmo
bought
or
herself.
Zelle?
I
What
zelled
did you
her
send
$20.
via- Oh, why don't people have that notifications? Maybe because I'm used to retrieving money on Zelle and Venmo. I keep my notification on.
Maybe.
People are like, I sent you money. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I
And
check
I
right
liked
now.
it.
Oh, I got the money.
I'd be
I
like,
saw it.
heart?
Thank you.
Heart?
Gotta call later to see if they got the money. What year is it? Did you get the money?
My
No,
grandma.
it's kind of like my
does
pet peeve when I used to get in Ubers. I would get in Ubers in places and be like, all right, man, where you want to go? I'm like, what? That's not how this works. That is the whole system here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, where we going? What? This is not like my barber can say, hey, what we doing today? You know,
Right.
like that's fine. Not my Uber driver, okay? Even my barber, I get annoyed. I'm like, yo, you got the whole internet thing. You know, I booked my appointment. I said, taper and even. Blah, blah,
He's
blah,
got no
drop
hair,
down
so
menu,
you
whatever.
just take the razor
Stop
over. It
asking
shouldn't be a
me.
big.
Just it's got. Oh my God, Hannah don't understand black people haircuts.
No,
So
I'm just playing. I do. I know
She
it's so
like-
complicated.
like,
You gotta
just
draw
butcher.
things and then put the Nike symbol.
Oh shit! Hey, that was
I
so.
love it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's Hannah's ex-boyfriend. Hannah dated
No.
like a guy named Tyrone.
I'm just playing.
God
I
damn
know.
it,
You
Tyrone, you always need to
specific.
use my car. Fuck,
Lightning
you
bolt.
Never got no money. with your
Lightning bolt.
broke ass.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
I love you. The dig wasn't so good. I'll be rid of your ass. Ugh.
Hey, did you see speaking of dick, did you see the good
Good
dick?
segue.
Did you see the new Kevin Hart special that he did from his fucking living room on Netflix?
I watched 8 seconds of that and I was like, this is trash.
Okay,
no,
give
it's not
him- give him
trash.
time.
I'll say this. It's not trash. How about this? Because that sounds like this is good. Like Hannah's food description. It's not my cup of tea.
Listen,
not-
give
he
him 10,
doesn't-
give him 5 minutes. 8 seconds, he needs to win you over.
I
8
said
seconds.
8 seconds. I was lying, bro. I mean, that's a gross exaggeration, erroneously. I watched about maybe a quarter of it, and it wasn't my thing. I don't appreciate Kevin Hart's, and I say that in respect. Like instead of saying he's not good, that's not true. I don't appreciate his comedy.
He's so
I don't
rage
appreciate his
right now.
comedy. It's like I don't appreciate like Tyler Perry movies, for example. Like I think there is. I like what kind of comedy I like. I like different types of comedy, and Kevin Hart's comedy isn't something that I enjoy. You enjoy it?
Ever?
I think
Ever?
you can learn. Ever his
He's
comedy?
never laughed at Kevin Hart. Say it on the.
No,
say it
Kevin
on the-
Hart laughs
say it on the
more
film.
than you do. Kevin Hart laughs more than you do when he's telling jokes. And first of all, I am
You
not a
first.
comedian. Second of all, I am not roasting or hating on him. I'm just giving you my opinion of his art form. There's like, oh, I like
You don't like
impressionist.
Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Tell
I'm
us
a
about the
Renaissance
documentary.
period person.
It was funny. You liked
I
it?
like abstract.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
No, it's one of his specials. Like he literally got back into comedy or whatever, and then like during the pandemic was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do this from my house. Like literally
Yeah.
did a show from his house in his
Yeah.
living room with like a very small little crowd, and it was like
That motherfucker didn't have a small living room though. It was like
No, he didn't.
45 people in his living room.
It's
a big
consider-
ass fucking living room. I was like,
Yeah.
did he just walk down the hall for 8 minutes? How
yeah.
big is this motherfucker's house? I was saying, now that part, I was like, damn, Kevin, I see you doing it big.
Okay,
Motherfucker
so
walking down the
listen.
whole hallway, down
Con-
6
listen.
stairs.
considering okay, so how many special, like his special is like one of the only specials that will be filmed for a long time. Like maybe Dave Chappelle has enough to be able to do from his like ranch that he's doing, but most of the best don't have an opportunity to do fucking shows. So they can't get the material to do the shows. So it's like he did that shit from his house. Anyways, that just reminded me because he was like, once you're in your 40s, the only time you pick a date, and she's like, his wife said the 8th, and he's like, all right, you only get good dick on the 8th, and he's talking about how he's getting nervous, getting ready to to have sex on the 8th.
That's funny.
It was
That's
fucking funny. You
Now,
didn't
that's
get that
actually
far.
good.
You didn't get that far.
He has funny jokes. I just don't. Like I said, I didn't say he wasn't funny. I said I don't appreciate his comedic style.
Okay.
I don't appreciate.
Yeah, it's like
I think
fun.
that's more of a homage to him. It's like, yo, there's so much different hip hop, and I'm like, yo, that shit is dope. I'm not gonna say it's not dope, but I don't appreciate it.
I
think that's a better way of putting it. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, because he's funny as shit. Obviously, like the man has sold millions of whatever,
Yeah.
tickets and people.
The,
You know, he's funny as shit. Like,
part of the problem
look, if
is
you're on an Old Spice commercial, you're fucking funny. All right.
well, the thing is, like,
Jumanji.
he's on a new level, but he doesn't always get the respect of being on that level. Like
I think what he has is that people forget. There are a couple things. Like one, I think it's more. I might be judgmental on the portrayal of this like no days off, work hard lifestyle. Like I understand it, but we know that if whatever success you've ever had in your life, Mike, has been coupled with a shit ton of luck.
Mm-hmm.
And like what is it? It's like success is preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah,
Like you've been
motherfucker's
preparing,
good.
you just fucking strike out. And finally, when you get up to bat, you was ready. You were ready, and you got lucky that you were ready.
All
That's
right.
what it is.
I
And so
think he's just mad because
that there's a perception.
he's not like the same reason you have things against me being, you know, not very tall. You got against him because he's not a very tall man. He's doing
This is not a Napoleon
Ooh.
complex hated Napoleon phobia.
He's just mad. He's like, how is this dude so much
No,
shorter,
it's not
but his
that.
dick's bigger?
I said, first of all, I said he's funny. I said he's obviously funny. He's talented. I just don't appreciate his comedy. It's like saying like, yo, you know who I don't appreciate and I love art? Andy Warhol. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. There you go. Get you some water in
Hey.
between.
This is also
Responsible
a Hannah
Responsible
special.
adult. Drink
Hannah,
responsible.
Show
Hannah.
sponsored by me.
This, this whole show sponsored
Hannah
by
What a
does it?
cool cup.
Hannah just
Han-
drinks water.
No,
Hannah goes
Hannah's
to the
a
club
good
and
gift
drinks
Can't
water?
giver.
see it. Look
Hannah,
at it.
Hannah gives
It's
the
like
gifts
a-
that you
somebody-
can't use.
See.
Oh shit, is that Lebanon Project logo?
No,
No.
it's the Dave Matthews
kinda
Band
dope.
Fire Dancer.
Oh shit, you know I don't fuck with no Dave Matthews. See, I don't appreciate Dave Matthews' art. That doesn't mean
You
that Dave
don't
Matthews
appreciate
isn't great. You know, yeah. All right, for example, what's your favorite and least favorite rock?
What's
era
that?
of
Meat?
music? Is that beef jerky? Oh my god,
This is
that looks
cured
amazing.
sausage. It's cured
Oh my-
homemade
that's-
sausage
You go
From your
hey,
grandpa?
No, no
from my
homo.
grandpa. Oh shit, I don't have any napkins in here.
Your
You
grandpa
got a big
makes it
ass
from the
knife.
old
He's just
country.
gonna start whacking it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna cut myself. I'm gonna end up cutting myself right on
You
live
are,
television.
because look at the
All
way
right,
you're
so
doing that
what's
with your eyes all over the place.
what's your most what's your most favorite and your least favorite era of rock music?
most favorite.
Hannah.
Hannah.
Least favorite and most favorite. Hannah.
Most
Hannah has to
favorite.
answer some questions sometime.
I feel like
Era.
I've been on the spot the
Era.
whole night. Why don't you ask Jesus over here?
You had to give
Even
one
more
comment
Jesus,
about
get it right.
food.
You
You had to give one comment about food. She's like,
No, I had to
"I'm
talk about it for a while. I had to tell you about my whole
I had to
meal.
describe what I ate. I'm in the spotlight.
He's
Seats
just
taken.
upset because what are you upset about it now? You know, I think we're
I'm
over
not
the
upset
audio.
about anything.
He only had one beer. He
I like
needs more
that.
beer.
Hey, I like that.
Get yourself
I like
another
that cardigan.
peach.
Oh my
You like
gosh.
this?
I only have
Thank
one. Yeah,
He only
it's
has
a
good
one
sweater.
beer.
It looks warm.
That's because he gets
I
the
have a
mixed
sweater.
packs from
I have
Whole
a
Foods.
crew hat. No, I have a crew neck that's like the same like color. It's like
Color?
that maroon and black. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Should have
that's my
worn it.
sweater.
Crap. This guy, can you put that knife down? You're gonna hurt yourself. He's looking at himself in one
Ah.
screen, trying to do something with himself in the other
Hannah,
screen, and then play with
Hannah,
this knife.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your rock and roll preferences.
She's mad at me.
Assuming you like
this.
rock and roll.
I mean,
You could be
like,
like a
kinda-
hip hop head, you know, junkie. Era genre of rock and roll music. Oh my god, I hate to go on a date with either of you motherfuckers.
Ah.
So, what are you into? Fucking runs 70 miles a week. Let's see. I don't really do much.
Hannah ran 80 miles a week once. Was it 80 or 100?
It's fucking
80.
wow.
I never
You're a
made
high
it to
mileage
100.
person? You're a high mileage
Yet.
person?
Nah.
No.
You are? You're a
I
high-
want to
am
be
not.
someday. Maybe.
She could, but she can't.
Big dreams. What'd you say?
I think I train wrong.
I said
I
you
think I
could,
trained
you
wrong. I
could,
should've been
but
a
you
low
can't.
mileage.
What do you mean you could, but you
I
can't?
should have been a low mileage guy like Brazer. I should have been a
What
low
you
mileage
mean
guy
you
like
could,
Brazer.
but you can't?
Hannah,
her
answer
bo-
the
she-
question. Damn it.
Her
She's
mind,
so
her
distracted.
mind's
I
stronger
need
than her
some more time
body.
to think about this answer.
Like a butterfly.
A fucking butterfly. What is he even talking about this for?
Or a goldfish.
Hannah's
I
mind
think they
is
call it
I
stronger
think
than
it's a
her body.
goldfish.
It's something. Her mind is stronger than her body.
Yeah.
That's most women. That's most
Ooh.
women.
I don't know about that.
That's a compliment. That's not like a diss. You know?
She look at you crazy?
I didn't.
Always go look crazy. Don't matter. She a woman. Now that's
Yeah.
a diss. I was listening to Patrice O'Neal.
Hell yeah.
God rest his soul, man. Bro, if he was alive today, I guarantee you there would be no Joe Rogan. There would be like 10 people that we know would not even be funny right now.
No.
It wouldn't even-
Patrice was good at some things.
Listen,
Joe Rogan would still exist, and he would be as
Joe
good
Rogan
as he
still
is.
exists,
No, he would be
He
as
would.
good as he is.
but I think Patrice's podcast would be the
No.
most viewed podcast.
No.
You think so? It's too vulgar. It's too like it speaks to only like a certain amount of like.
The thing is,
you gotta
it
have
would be
strong stomach.
it would be the best podcast, but it wouldn't be the most popular. There's a big difference. A lot of white people out there.
I got you. Yeah. Like Patrice is offensive, bro. And like I say that with like people will, you cannot not be offended. You got to be on. Well, I was listening to something the other day about him, and he was doing a show because his podcast is like archived on Spotify. Well, when it was like a radio show, podcast didn't even exist.
Right.
And it was so raw. Like I was like, wow, I gotta turn this off. I gotta listen to something else for a minute. Like this is like Patrice, like he's wild, bro.
Yep. He'll
Like,
get fucked.
like if you go to a show, if you go to his show, you were trapped. You know what I mean? And like it's like, please don't call on me. They say he would work the crowd for like an hour. Like, all right, y'all ready to start? And they're like, are you fucking serious? You haven't been telling jokes this whole time? Like, I think that's an art form. Anyway, Hannah, your music, you had a lot of time to think about this. Coming back to you in that comfy ass sweater. You can come up. All right, just go songs. Go songs. None of that pop shit. Nobody likes pop music. Okay.
She likes
Pop
country
is
music. She
still-
doesn't want to admit it.
Do you like country music? That's
That's a problem.
fine. That's okay.
Oh my
She
god.
thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
Anna, you
Can
like
we-
country
Ice
music.
cold beer
I
never
sometimes
broke
like country
my
music.
heart.
Okay.
Everybody like and know a Kenny
Nobody.
Chesney
Can
song,
you
of
pick on
course.
him? I mean, he's been shoving meat in his face for the last
Been
5
asking
minutes.
you just to answer one question the whole time.
Recklessly
What is your
stuffing it in his
most?
face, cutting
your-
it next to his head. I
Are you
can't
eating cheese
even.
with it?
I can't
Are you
even
eating
think about the
cheese?
question
Are you
because
eating
I'm
cheese
so
with it or just
distracted
bread?
by it.
Oh my
What?
God, she's distracted by your mouth, Mike. Oh my God, this woman.
Ah.
Can you stop looking at my friend like that in this
No,
sexual
it's-
connotation and answer the question? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's blushing now.
Anna, are you
Oh my
blushing?
God.
Anyway,
No,
she's
I'm
blushing
not.
right now. She's like, no, I'm not. It's embarrassing. And then she jump off the call like you did when you was like on them edibles. Hey, ain't no THC in that, right? Cause your ass. You were, hey, how'd you go to sleep? Did you cuddle with like a teddy bear or something? You just like, was your dream? Did you have a lucid dream?
No.
You didn't have a lucid dream?
Dude, I was
Ah, that
sick. I was
sucks.
sick.
That sucks. Yeah, bro. I told you. First of all, I told you, dude.
Whatever.
Like, all right, anybody ever jumped in the fucking ocean? Like, you know what? I don't know how to swim. But that
Anybody
dude down
ever-
the village, he's really
You
good at
ever
swimming.
jerked off
You know
by
what?
yourself? You never jerk off
up.
by yourself.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And you see, you still learning how to do that, right? It still take you like, oh my God, Hannah, she went away. You blushed her away, Mike.
She's done. She's like, fuck
Done.
this,
Or she
these
went to go
people.
refill her beer. She like,
I
ain't
do
picking my
need another.
musical
Ow, I
preferences.
just cut myself.
You know what? Intermission.
Intermission. All right, it's just me. Hey, y'all. You know, today, it's just me by myself. I had an even more Jesus. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, I let my chest hair out. Everybody felt
All right,
uncomfortable.
this is my second beer, and this is the last one. I've been afraid of this one. It's called what the fuck? Elysian Space Dust. Elysian?
Elysian.
Elysian
Yeah.
Space Dust.
Elysian is a
I'm
place.
afraid of it. I'm afraid of it because
Why?
like you turn it upside down and it's like this dust stuff at the bottom. It's like hoppy as fuck. It's like little critters in there, you know. And then it says 7. It said, oh shit, 8.2. I'm not drinking this. I got shit to do tomorrow. I gotta drink a cider.
Wow.
Oh my god. All right,
Listen.
you know what?
This podcast used to be a good podcast. It's just been diluted lately.
You know you remind me of? You know you right now you're a reincarnation of fucking Jackie Gleason. You're like,
Who's that?
Pow
Who
right in
that?
the kisser. Pow
Who
right
that?
in the kisser. Hannah's like, I'm gonna have to get drunk. Jackie Gleason? You talking about comedy and you don't know who Jackie Gleason is? Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Wrong. I don't know who that
Have
is.
you ever seen the
Hannah,
movie
welcome
Cannonball
back.
Run?
No.
What did
I know
you
Jackie
refill on?
Gleason.
Do you have a tap? Do you have a tap?
No, I just poured this thing
Hannah
so
just
fast.
went over. She just went over to the stove like.
I do. I wish I had one of those. They have those.
Get a lot of head.
You just like.
I got one of those downstairs for cold brew coffee.
Hannah, did we ever have a Heineken
tap?
one like that?
A who?
They have a Heineken, a little mini keg of Heineken. You can like.
Hey,
tap on.
No.
anybody ever
I
done?
wish. We never had.
I did a
that.
keg stand in college. I thought that was like the peak of my like
I
drinking.
think I was
in college.
there. I think I was there for that.
No, you weren't. It was like Halloween, like my sophomore year or something like that. You might have been. I don't know. It might have been something. I did a cake stand. It was like at this party on like I don't know what street. It was across Lincoln.
How much older are you? How
No,
much?
everything across Lincoln was sketchy. 1 year. You were like you're not even a whole. Actually, you were like. My birthday's in February. Yours is in June.
Oh, so it's,
Nice. My birthday's in February too.
oh, that's true.
When? February what?
She's the 12th. You're the 2nd. Boom. When's my birthday? Hannah, don't answer. I know you know my birthday. Anton, when's my birthday?
June 24th.
Ah, shit. He's got it.
Come on, man. I know all my best friends' birthdays. All right. Josh, December 5th. Kuzi, October 7th, I think. Sean has the same birthday as me.
Hey,
so
all right. When's the
not
last time you talked to
hard get.
Kuzi?
Reed, January, like usually like 3 times a week.
All right.
2 to
What's
3
he
times a
doing?
week.
3 times a week? What's he doing with his life?
Usually we talk to each other a lot. Like he calls me all the time. Most of the time I ignore his calls. I'm like, hey, I can't talk to you right now. Last time I talked to him, I missed his call November 30th, but I think I called him back. So it's been like
What is he
week I haven't
doing?
talked to him. And usually when he has like a week between calling me, it's like, I'm like, hey, you and your girl broke up? Yeah, new girlfriend or something like that. But I don't talk to him for like a week.
What's he doing with his life?
Hannah, have you thought about your musical selection? He's a fireman. Have
I'm
you thought
still
about your musical
thinking.
selection, Hannah?
I'm still thinking.
Oh my God.
He wants to know about Kuzi's life, and I'm actually interested also.
Hannah, I would be so frustrated, like being in the room with you right now.
Well, good thing we're
That's
not.
a simple ass question.
Hey, are
Yeah,
we ever going to do this podcast in person? What do you think, Hannah?
live? I would love to. I would love to.
Okay,
Y'all gotta
I
come out
say
to
we go.
AZ.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Oh, Anton, I did have this idea.
We can meet up
Arizona?
in a central location.
Hannah sent me this beer,
Come out.
this even
Come
more
out right
Jesus,
here.
along with a couple more. I know.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I was
Hannah,
like,
you can stay with me. You can stay with me.
I was like,
Come on out.
I was like, Hannah.
Mike can live on the porch.
I was like, Hannah, we should all get the same beer, and then we should drink the beer on the podcast, like
Yeah,
together,
that's a
and
good
see what
idea.
we think. Yeah.
Oh, product placement. You're saying like testing.
Yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
I'll go out and we got to buy a brand. Some brands are like, but that's the thing. Good beers
Right.
are not always national. You know what I mean?
No, no,
good
she
beer is
sent
like,
me
yo, you
this.
can only
I know
get-
that's what I said. I sent him like these different
Okay,
beers
so this
from
is what we'll
company.
do.
Yeah, but I paid a lot of money to ship it. So
Yeah. So
I don't know if it's
cans,
a
I think
great idea.
cans are cheaper to ship, right?
it is cans. They're all cans.
So it has to be beers that we can all get. It has
Right.
to be beer we can all get. So it had to be a national beer, like
right.
Blue Moon. Everybody.
What
can
was
get
the
Blue Moon.
shipping then? Just share it. I'll
$24.
Damn, just for shipping?
For a 6-pack? For a 6-pack?
No, eight beer.
Hannah, that's some real love. That's some real love.
I know. I was already in too deep,
Wow,
honestly.
That's amazing. Oh, that's
But,
what she said.
Like I already picked out all the beers before I knew how much.
I got
spent a
you.
lot of time
You
on it.
already made it look. You can't go back on it. It was a great gift. It was a great gift.
Listen, Hannah and I,
think I'd say it's 7.
Hannah and I have been looking out for each other for like a decade. What do you think, Hannah? Has it been like a
Yeah.
decade?
It's not a decade because I haven't known you for a decade, but it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave Hannah, so I did for Hannah, so I don't know if you know this. Actually, I know you don't know this. So like I would say, what do we have? Like 55 warm up, general strength and cool down cards. So like I made those like over the years of coaching, and I went.
Here we go. I can tell you how many.
Oh, you don't have to count them. Oh, you're
my
gonna look
gosh.
at it.
Okay.
Show them though. Show.
I think
Hey,
they have
Hannah,
numbers on
I need
them.
you to. I need you to send me those.
Yeah, put my name up. But
Yeah, so anyways, she's showing you. But anyways, I think there's 50 something cards. So anyways, it's like each warm up
think
has
it
a
has a
card. So
number.
I made her 5 copies for her program. And
new
then
team.
One
Yeah.
for her. and I did all the logos. I made logos. I was fucking working. I'm like, hey,
Hey.
you all need to pay me for all this work. So
Hey, I'll pay you if you when I get this new gig, I'll pay you to send me the cards, player.
yeah, I mean, I can. I don't know, like, you got to be excited about it, you know, like, you're just like, this
He's
is
not just helping anybody.
I'm super excited. I wouldn't have asked. I would be really excited about that.
I'll show you.
Seems like a lot of work.
No, it is. Oh, if I have to, what's the colors of the school?
Blue and red.
Red and blue.
Ooh.
Yeah. We saw the
Yeah,
email.
that'd be a whole change. But I could do it, you know, if it was worth it. But yeah, I could also just send you like, you know, one that I already have, but it wouldn't make sense, I guess.
They got like a Arizona Cardinals A's like logo.
See, but you got to get hired first. That's really the hard part.
Yeah. What, bitch? Please. I got an interview sometime this week. Whenever they email me back, I had to pick a time. So
they're like, "Have you ever molested a child?" No. Okay, great. We're gonna hire you.
That's pretty much you got to get there first. Well, that's already you can't even apply if you have to have a fingerprint card, background check, all that. Etc.
Hey, how often do you think sex offenders apply for some weird ass shit like that? Teacher certification. How you have that?
I think a lot of them. I don't think a lot of them. Yeah, I have a teacher certification.
For what?
I don't think they. Just in case I wanted to teach.
Teach
like,
what?
You have a bachelor's degree?
Oh, you mean like substitute teach?
I can teach. Yeah, substitute teach. So
look at Hannah's face.
I don't necessarily want to go on.
I'm trying to follow. We didn't know he could do that.
This guy's a teacher.
We didn't know you could teach.
You can apply if you have a bachelor's degree. You can apply to be a teacher, substitute teacher.
I did think about doing that for a minute.
Yeah. It's whack as fuck, like pay wise, but it's what do they call it? Rewarding. Except when you work at like private schools, you know, you realize, look, when you went to public school and you work at a private school and you're like,
sure.
Like, for example, we went to this what's the fucking part for the state meet? High school state cross country meet.
What you mean?
Detweiler. We go to Detweiler, we get a fucking coach bus, right? Seats like 50 people, it's like 18 kids on the team.
Mm-hmm. We did that too.
Motherfuckers take the
You did that too? Hannah, you got a coach bus?
We didn't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Just that meat.
So these motherfuckers take the bagels and donuts and smash it down in the motherfucking toilet on the coach bus and stops up the toilet and breaks the system, and the shit costs $5,000 to repair.
What?
And all the kids, nobody wanted to snitch on who did it, and so all of them chose to divide that shit up between the team.
What a team!
I was like, that's some private school shit. I would have been like, it was little Johnny. I told that little motherfucker, hell no, my mama beat my ass like $5,000. They wrote a note like, thank you. They had to write a thank you. I mean, a sorry note. Yeah, I remember it was 200. It was almost 300 a kid. 275 a kid, bro. 75 a kid. Their parents brought checks. Like they were like, distribute your checks. Make sure Mr. Coach Jefferson gets your check. I'm like, get that shit to
if I was the coach, hey, check this out. If I was the coach, I'd have been like, hey, make all the checks out to me. I need you all to understand that you did something bad. It cost $5,000 for my. All right, wait, hang on.
They had pictures, everything.
Hannah, this might be a story you don't know about me. You ready for this
Doubtful. Hit it.
Is she gonna talk about her musical preferences after this? She gonna answer the question? Because
I
remember that was a pretense.
I can tell you what kind of music
she likes. Preface to another question.
Listen, we don't like. I do not like when you speak for me. Thank you.
Me?
You.
Yeah. You know what I don't like, Hannah? I don't like when you don't speak at all. So if he got to speak for you, you better speak up. I asked you that question 19 minutes ago.
Wow. What was I going to talk about though?
You're talking about some fire tonight.
Hannah's music.
Oh, no. I had another story. Listen to the story.
It's a brand new spanking story from the past.
So my dad and I, speaking of letters of apology, my dad and I, we went to a White Sox game, right? And he got these tickets that were in a pretty good spot, you know, like 8th row, and he got them from somebody at work. Cool. So it's all these people that look at Anton. Now listen to my fucking story. Go ahead.
I'm listening.
This
He's
dude's
not-
trying to work. He's
Sorry,
not listening.
I'm a
What,
listen.
all right, where am I? Where
They
am I in
got you
this
some.
story?
They got you some tickets. You
Where?
at the 8th row. It's some pretty
Where?
decent tickets.
What game?
You at a motherfucking baseball game.
What
You and your
baseball? What
motherfucking daddy.
team?
I don't know about no motherfucking team. You ain't
Exactly.
explained
I
that
said the
yet.
White Sox.
You ain't tell us what team.
Yes, I
Oh
did.
yeah, we said the White
Look
Sox.
at
Yeah,
Hannah.
yeah, you
Look
did
at
say the
Hannah
White
laughing.
Sox.
Eh,
Said like 4 things.
Don't
You
come
can't
to me.
remember any
Don't
of them.
come to me. This story. Where
All
is
right.
this story taking me? That's why I'm trying to
Anton
figure
just
out.
he don't like my stories. Like, why
He
should I even
doesn't. He
bother?
be
All right, go
checking
ahead.
out.
All right, so listen. So anyway, so I'm at this.
I'm here.
So it's like
This is
me
a good bit.
and my dad. We're 8th row. We're drinking. We're having a great time, right? All right, so we're 8th row. Like, fucking things are great, and I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. Hey, I'm yelling, hey, yeah, hey, you ain't right. Oh,
Drunk
that's
as
a
shit.
strike.
Drunk as
That's
shit.
a strike. Fuck, right? So my dad and I were having a
14
great
years
time.
old, drunk as shit.
All right, so there's this dude behind me,
It's the-
and he goes, hey, I have kids here. You shouldn't curse. And I was like, all right, yeah, my bad.
That's true.
My bad. So anyways, I was like, oh, come on. Damn. I said, damn. Like, I literally changed myself. And I said, like, words that you can say on
Yeah.
public television.
Darn.
He left and got the security. And then security came and grabbed me and kicked
shit.
me out of the stadium.
No.
Swear to God. And listen, I
No.
was plotting this motherfucker's death. I was so pissed. Like, the whole
Your
way
dad
home.
and your dad like watch him. Look, wait. Your dad watch him come get you. Like,
No, my dad made me, because my dad made me write a letter to apologize to the guy who gave him the
shit.
tickets, because my dad, I think,
Oh,
was afraid that,
wow.
like, the guy who had the tickets, the season tickets, was gonna, like,
Yeah.
get some shit from the dude.
get reported.
Yeah,
or
whatever, you
fined
know,
or
like, hey,
something.
you gave these
Wait,
tickets.
what? How old were you?
Well,
I was
first
like
of all,
22
yeah.
or
First of all,
something.
how old were you?
I was in grad school.
I think I want to know why they feel it's okay to put their hands on you. Number one.
Listen, no,
You
listen,
know,
they
that-
took
that's
me.
Yeah,
number
can
one.
they
Listen,
kick you
That's
out
number
for
one.
saying darn?
That's number
Listen,
one.
What did you
that's
say, Dan?
Physically
Exact-
touching you,
Listen,
bro. That's
they
a lawsuit.
grabbed me.
That's a
They grabbed
lawsuit.
me and dragged me
That's
out.
not right,
And then
yeah.
listen, it's even worse. They took my ID and they were like, yeah, shut the fuck up. And they took my ID. They scanned my ID. They took a picture of it and they scanned it, I think. They took me in some room and then literally
Was that before?
No,
that
listen.
was after 2006. Then
I don't know what it was, but and they pushed me out the door, slammed it behind me. Like, and I was outside.
wait, you like literally got kicked out.
I
You know,
got
or thrown
kicked
out.
out of the stadium for saying damn.
Thrown out. Damn.
And like, listen,
No pun
here's the
intended.
thing. I thought about this years later, and I was like, this guy had 3 kids, and they were all under 10. And by now it's 2020. That was like 2000. That was probably like 2012. So they're all 18,
Yeah.
and he's having to deal with the kind of children that he raised, and it's been really bad. Like, his kids are addicted to drugs. He's obviously feeling bad about being a bad father, and
But
he's
you know
feeling-
him?
Wait.
No, I
you-
don't know him. But I'm making this shit up.
making it
But the fact that you had to get somebody kicked out who was enjoying himself, who was drinking and said, damn,
What
you
is
are not
that?
a good father. What is he showing us?
I don't know what it looked like.
Oh, it says damn.
It's a good album. It's a
Damn.
Kendrick Lamar album.
Nobody saw
That's
what you showed.
crazy.
It's like I
Yeah.
got.
So who was
in
the
my
guy? Was the
DNA.
guy the owner of the stadium?
No. He was
Like,
just
I
some.
don't understand.
Bro, your ass got kicked out by top flight security. Booted
Exactly.
your ass, bro.
Exactly. He knew.
First of all,
Exactly.
that's a lawsuit. I would have sued the fuck out of the White Sox. They got real big balls after they won in 2006.
They haven't done very well since then.
They're like, we don't have to take this shit. You put the curse on them. You put that same curse that the Cubs get.
With the
you need to
goat,
walk around the
With
stadium,
the GOAT, 100
say
years,
some
bitch.
shit. Say some. See, people don't believe that. See, people outside of Chicago believe there's a different story, like that because they traded Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees, is that's why they were cursed. And I was like, no, I thought it was a story with the dude with the goat. He couldn't come in with his goat. And it was like 106-year curse or something like that, you know.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe.
That
I don't
doesn't.
believe all that
If
shit.
you're not cursed, that doesn't mean you're gonna win.
I
Yeah,
don't
get the
believe
fuck outta
that
here, like-
shit. I don't care about the White Sox. I care about this dude that obviously had a very big problem with someone cursing around his children. And the way that he was raising his kids shows that he was probably, he's probably been arrested by now for molestation.
No.
But other than that,
it doesn't out of fact. Listen, I think that's wild. We're gonna ignore that. I think that means there are three different arguments here. Number one, an argument could be that we could say, like, just like the radio, turn it off, right? However, in this setting, there was no way that he could diffuse the situation after already asking you to be appropriate around children, right?
Sure.
However, is it against the law to be inappropriate around children in a way that doesn't affect anybody?
It's not against the law.
Not inappropriate.
It's not against the law.
It's a bad word.
Yeah,
it's not. Is it against the law to use profanity?
No, but it was
But was it against policy?
Yes.
Was it against White Sox policy to use profanity in the stands?
Yeah, he was within. They were all within their rights in terms of like the stadium.
Because I don't believe you're the first person ever thrown out for being, vulgar or belligerent or what have you.
Yeah, like in terms of belligerence, like fuck no, like there's just no way. But in terms of like cursing or whatever, like I was cursing. It's like I cursed in your presence, and I stopped and I used the word "damn," which is also on television.
It's kind of like. So we're at the White Sox game. What I think that this guy he was offended, man. He was offended.
He was offended, but to kick him out of the game,
he exercised a privilege that he had that coincided with a policy that says, "I am at liberty to enjoy this game without the disturbance of a belligerent individual using obscenities."
Sure.
Not necessarily in front of children. It could be obscenities in front of me. He could be saying,
but there was no proof. There was no proof.
Insert racial slurs. You something suck.
But if you make enough money, you can complain about someone, and then they will be removed from the vicinity. That's why their kids.
What did he say? What did your great grandfather say? First, you get the money, then you get the power.
He said my great.
Then you get the world.
Hang on, I gotta
wait.
take
Your great grandfather.
Then you get he's being funny.
His great grandfather is Al Pacino, aka Tony Montana from Scarface. Hannah, have you ever seen Scarface? Have you ever watched it all the way through?
Have you?
Amazing film, man. I can't see
Al
Pacino in other roles. I can't see when he's in other roles, like The Irishman. I refuse to watch it just because I'm like, yo, why is Tony Montana talking like this? And how did he survive?
That's funny.
Like, listen to me. Every time you see Daniel Radcliffe, you go, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Right? There are some roles that you can't get this person out of. You could do something like Johnny Depp, where you do so many iconic roles that you like, yo.
He could be anything.
Captain Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I love Captain Jack Sparrow.
Like Willy Wonka. He looking like Willy Wonka. Like,
I forgot he was Willy Wonka.
Bro, I read that like he has a hard time like after a role.
Yeah, being like, not them.
Getting back to himself.
Yeah.
Himself.
Hey, speaking of,
what is it called when you get into that? When you're what is that kind of acting called? Like you don't like once you are awarded the role.
I think it's really good.
Jim Carrey does it. No, Jim Carrey.
He became
Heath
the
Ledger
person.
Is when you don't turn off the person until the film is over.
Yeah, you're
until
that
the film is finished filming.
Listen. I finished the. All right. Yeah, look it up. I finished the green lights. Who is his name? What's his name? Hannah. He's from Texas.
Mashallah.
No.
Marshall. Oh,
McConaughey.
From Lord of the Rings.
No. McConaughey.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
I thought you said green. You said green light.
Yeah, green lights.
Green book.
No.
Right,
wait, is that his book?
Yeah, it's called Green Lights. It's good.
Is it funny?
It's good. It's just good. It's like
somebody said it was funny, but you don't think it's funny?
He's funny, and I thought there were parts that were funny.
Method acting. Method acting has called. All right, so it's method acting.
I think
that's what it is.
I don't think that's it. But anyways, Matthew McConaughey's book was fucking good. Like it wasn't like great, like the greatest book, but it was a very good book, and it was worth my time. Let's put it that way.
It's on. You listen to it on Audible?
Oh, of course.
So you let me listen to it on Audible?
Yeah, you can sign in my account.
Ooh, I forgot your stuff.
Damn, y'all here.
You know my stuff.
All right,
I'll try some things.
Yeah, Hannah, you.
I haven't tried lately. Sometimes it would kick you out if I went in, though. I think.
So method actors refuse to break character. Method actors refuse to break character.
All right, let me tell you a story about Matthew McConaughey. So speaking of method, right?
All
So
right, wait. So method
hang on,
acting
hang on,
is
yeah.
Heath Ledger in
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Knight.
All right, so
Heath
listen.
Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Matthew McConaughey was like, I need to. Who is my man? I'm gonna be the character, right? And so
Yeah.
the first words he ever spoke on camera on a movie, he said, "All right, all right, all right," and he made it up. He ad libbed it because he just got in character. Okay, so then
Wait, which movie is that?
his first movie ever, I don't remember the name. But anyways, he
All right, go
just
ahead.
he just made it up. So anyways, listen. So Matthew McConaughey,
He's looking it up.
he did a couple roles, and then he went to acting school. Like he did a couple roles that got him famous, and then he went to acting school, and he didn't get any roles for like 10 months. And so he was like, "What the fuck? All right, let me just like be me." And he got a role, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just like, who's my character? I'm just gonna be in
Dazed
character."
and Confused.
Yeah, that was his first movie. And his first words were ad libbed. Like he just made it up on the spot. So anyway, so
All right, all right, all right.
yeah, exactly. So then he got this role and he was like, I need to get back to my roots. I'm just gonna like flow. I'm just gonna like be who's my man? Who's my man? He was like, all right, I'm gonna look though like at the script like an hour before like set, and he looks at it and he has this whole monologue in Spanish, and he don't speak Spanish. He said,
What?
he said to this
Fuck.
day I've never watched that movie. He's like, it's bad. It's real
shit was
bad. He
probably
had to make it
horrible.
up the whole time. He
Um,
didn't-
What?
yeah.
Yo, sword. He's probably,
Yo soy. Yo
that's so
soy.
bad.
Como,
Tango El
como.
Gato.
I gotta piss. I'll be
Los
back.
Pantalones.
I'll be back. Hey Hannah, now's the time. What kind of
Drink too
music do
much
you like?
beer. What kind of music? Yeah. Thanks for leaving it here. Come on. Where that,
This is-
Hannah?
All right. So honestly, I like more music than I don't like. So like I'm pretty like, it depends on the day. It's
You answer
honest.
questions like Obama answer questions. You answer questions like Obama.
Obama.
Real political.
Good.
Well, it's well, first you got to define what does defund the police mean. Because okay, there's a different message that you're sending depending on the party.
That's pretty good. Have you
That,
tried to be Obama?
Might
in a
offend some
film
people.
before?
It might offend some people. And you have to realize that not everybody's going to agree with that message. So you got to like a broad range of music, And
That's pretty good. You've been working on
that's
that
Obama.
voice.
That's my best Obama. Nah, my little brother's really good. He was on a speech team, like state, like level.
That was
like, he's
pretty. I
really
mean,
good.
if I had my eyes closed, I
Uh,
might have thought you were Obama for a minute.
I'm just shit. Hey, girl, where you going? You got that Heineken in your hand. Can I get them 7 digits? I got a cellular phone, and maybe we can go out for apple pie sometime. I'm out of the overalls, and Michelle is out of commission, so I'm out in these streets.
I'm back.
That's Obama,
You
Hey,
muted me?
and he missed that whole spiel.
We didn't mute you.
You just said something like it
didn't mute you at
disconnected
all.
my shit or something. Can you hear me okay? We're like, hey.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
was my internet
hear
causing
me now?
problems.
Hello?
That was my
hear me?
internet causing problems with yours.
We can hear you.
Feed.
Hannah, I can't get one of your other beers because they're too strong. I'm going to be drunk.
They're all that strong. I'll take all of them.
He who called me a bitch about this 8.2, like now you being like that?
Dude, I had a fucking pint.
I got a whole work day tomorrow.
Look.
I gotta wear a suit at some point.
Look
Yeah,
at the
you
size
should-
of this beer,
You
Anton.
should save them up. I don't think you should drink them all tonight. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Mike, I want to inform you that Hannah did not answer the question.
I didn't
Yeah.
really answer.
It was a shitty
In the meantime,
politicized answer.
Anton does a great impression of Barack Obama. Yep, there you go.
Hey,
Puerto
look at
Rico.
this. Yeah, you know what that frog is?
What does that represent? Is that Freaking Ricans?
Listen,
let me know.
This frog is called a coquille frog, and they only exist on fucking islands. When they tried to bring these frogs to the States, they died.
They died.
They won't live
Oh,
here.
it's like those Siamese cats in Turkey.
Ooh.
Siamese
I don't like
cats in
cats.
Turkey.
Yeah, these cats. That's an example.
Hannah,
What's
how's
that?
your
That looks
dog
like a
doing?
beer. What are you doing?
All right.
I'm not drinking your beer. I'm
he
drinking a
got one.
I'm drinking a Modelo.
Is it a
Hey,
black
you know
one?
what I was reading about?
Negra.
All right, so
Yeah.
that's offensive, but I know you don't mean it in an offensive
Shut the fuck up.
connotation.
Negra.
right?
It's a fucking color. It says it right here.
I used to play this game in Spanish class, and they had the cards and flashcards like negrito, and they'd be like little black man, and I'm like, hey, somebody should change this. This is offensive.
What's he
Anyway,
talking about?
I was reading about I was reading about the Whiskey Rebellion, and it was quite interesting.
Rebellion.
Have you guys ever thought about like so? This is how I got on it. I was reading about the preemptive pardons that Mike's friend Trump can grant his family with some clemency and so forth, some protections while he's still president. And so it led me down to the Whiskey Rebellion when the first people were pardoned against treason acts against America. So the Whiskey Rebellion is the first time that America survived an act of treason. First time there was an act of treason, and the first time it survived the act of treason against itself.
What you mean?
Yeah. So, like for example, if think about treason as in the Civil War, where the South, the majority or almost entirely the South at the time, those states, rebelled against the American government. They refused to unionize.
I think the
right?
Union rebelled. The South are the ones who were following
No, the South were Confederates. That's okay. I know that the American K-12 system has failed so many people. So it's upon yourself as an adult. Look,
listen,
hey, the greatest example that I've heard is this.
Did Thomas Jefferson sign the Declaration of Independence?
Control.
Did Thomas Jefferson sign the Declaration of Independence? He did.
I'm pretty
and
sure
he had
it's
slaves.
Yelling at the mic.
Yelling at the mic.
And
right,
he had slaves. Okay.
It's not your fault if you were born a certain way, but it is your fault if you die that way. Okay, insert whatever you want.
And if you ever fucking wear your hair like that, can someone help him? He turns sideways. It's just so bad. Turn the other way. Turn the other way.
You look like bro.
You need to do a left
your
side
Subaru
view.
needs an oil change. You look like your Subaru needs an oil change, and that your girlfriend
is living
is
some
getting another
special
tattoo
part.
on her neck. All right, your girlfriend's getting another tattoo on her neck, and her special talent is that she can
you
drink
have
a fifth of
piercings
vodka in
all the
30
way down your
seconds.
ears.
You have rings on like every finger. Oh yeah.
Paint your nails black.
Your day job, you work at a library, but you don't help anybody. You're the asshole guy in the reference
He's stoned
section.
all day at the library.
Anyway,
I know that.
He's stoned all day.
Put the
All right, listen.
flashlight.
I'm trying to inform us on history here.
We're learning.
What are we
We're
talking
learning.
about here?
Thomas
Listen,
Jefferson.
tell the story. Thomas Jefferson had slaves, and he
So
signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, that's true. That's neither here nor there.
What's the matter with you? Honestly, the person you brought today. All right, one day you brought the sick high guy. I don't even know what to call that guy.
High guy?
Listen,
The
I don't know what
edible
you're
sick
talking
guy.
about.
Look,
Hey, stop bringing up the
don't ever do drugs
past.
on our show again.
Stop picking up the past. Bringing up the
don't
past.
ever-
Today, this Jesus thing.
Don't ever do
Hey,
federally
even
legal
know.
marijuana on
hey,
our
Anton,
show
I have a question.
again.
I have a question. Anton.
Sure.
If
sure.
41.
I would love to answer
Hey,
questions. at
okay,
this
you
point in
ready?
the show.
If 41 of the 56 people who signed the Declaration of Independence had slaves, who is the ones that are rebelling?
That's a good question. 41 of the 56, you said?
Yes, sir.
Who is rebelling is those 15 motherfuckers. Is
Really?
the answer to your question.
So
Those 15 motherfuckers.
so
They're
you're saying
rebelling.
that the
They're
Union
rebelling.
So the
but this
Union
is-
rebelled.
But this is the thing.
So the
But this is the
Union
thing.
rebelled?
All right. I'll give you the argument here. That argument is what you call a slippery slope or a red herring. All right. It kind of baits you into only picking the wrong answer. Okay. So for example, one of the things that was used by Kamala Harris when she was running for president against Joe Biden in the Democratic convention was Biden was opposed to busing, which desegregated schools. All right, desegregation meaning that me and Hannah can go to the same school and not be illegal for white and black people to go to the same school. All right, so busing was white people didn't want to go to black schools because black schools were inadequate. So black kids that were
I have a question.
qualified,
Time out.
by the way, hold on.
Okay,
They were
go ahead.
qualified,
I
would
got
bust
something.
into schools.
All
Let
right.
me finish it. So they were bust into schools. Joe Biden opposed the busing on a local level, but not a federal level. And the local level, which he opposed, was because he didn't feel as though school districts had the right to make that decision. That should be a national level decision saying, yo, all black kids should be able to go to school with white kids. Because
Okay.
you get into some situations.
I don't
where
know
you
if I
have
like this. Hang
Arizona,
on.
where you have open.
Time out.
Hold on, you have open carry in Arizona. I can walk
Sure.
down the street with a gun right now.
Fine.
But if you go to Illinois, I walk down and disclose a pistol, I'm going to be arrested.
Okay,
all right?
fine.
Because
Okay,
it's
hang
legal.
on.
So at a federal and a local level, that
Okay.
argument.
Okay. Are you
But I'm
saying
making
okay?
comparisons.
Okay. Wait. My thing,
ahead.
like one aspect that I don't think is addressed frequently enough is the fact that why not bring white kids into black schools?
Because that we know that doesn't work historically.
does that mean?
Reference in a book, well, in a book called The Color Line, where a guy,
Do you have these notes
Richard
already or is he on
Rothstein,
Google?
really.
Him? He has his
No,
notes
this
ready.
This is from here, but I can go get the book if you want me to.
No,
review
I
it to you.
trust you.
Richard
I was just
Rothstein
wondering.
reviewed, lots of years of the redlining and segregation and
Okay,
keeping people
keep
out of
going.
communities.
What
And
about
why white people don't go to black schools is there's a lot of reasons. The first thing is fear mongering. So they feel as though they've created terms like the ghetto, for example,
Fine.
right? So you assume without any experience what have you is that if somebody says, yo, Ferguson's a bad neighborhood or west side of Chicago is a bad neighborhood, Compton's a bad neighborhood, you feel like if you ride through that neighborhood, you're gonna be shot. It's gonna be like you go like it's a movie, like a pop-up book.
Okay,
where, like,
but hang on,
Crips
hang
and
on.
Bloods on the corner, like pow,
Time out.
right?
I think that they fine,
Don't let
but
me finish any.
no, because you're going into where all black communities were. So it's like, or I should say black schools
right.
were. So my point is that I have done
People
some
don't. All right, I'll make
hang
it.
on.
I'll make it quick. The short answer.
Why not
The short
why
answer
not
is that-
desegregate the teachers first?
That's a great question. And you tell me we have a bigger problem when you look at desegregation of teachers. You ask yourself, how many teachers are of color?
Yeah, I think that should have been the first initiative.
You can't desegregate something that doesn't exist.
What you mean? There weren't
If there are lesser opportunities. How many teachers of color? All right, Hannah, is there more white teachers in America or more black teachers or equal? 3 choices: more white, more black, or equal.
White.
More white, obviously.
Gotta be white.
Culture, look at population.
women.
Black people make up less
Mostly
than
white
13%
women.
of the country's
That's
population.
true. That there are
Mostly
more
white
women
women.
than men too.
If you're a man
right,
and you got
so
a teaching
if-
job, it's easier.
If there's a lot of research that shows that black students perform better when they have a teacher that is of their ethnicity,
doubt it.
because there's a cultural appropriation.
I just
relation
think-
that
I
you can
think-
have.
I think that they went for the kids first, and they could have done the teachers first, and I think that would
I
have been.
think it was out of desperation because they never had a plan for black people to be in school with white people. They thought, yo, these Negroes
Yeah, I
ain't
don't
never
like
gonna
it.
be
I don't
equal.
like the fact
they can't even read.
I don't like the fact that they whatever, but they don't. I understand,
right,
but
hold
they
on.
don't. I don't like the fact that they made it so that like, what are the white schools better?
So yes. So
Why?
some tactics that happen. I'll tell you about degradation of schools. Well, opportunity. For example, when I was an admissions counselor, I would read for engineering and education. And what that means is that I review applications for these students coming to the
Yeah,
university.
I understand that.
Applying for the engineering program, all
Yeah,
engineering
I
programs. and all
remember.
ed-
I
one
knew you
education
back
in
then. I
life.
got you that
Different.
job. Just-
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so reading engineering programs, the common application essay was like, oh, I wanted to do robotics and chemical engineer or mechanical engineering since I was a kid, and
know
since
what's
my robotics
crazy?
class, blah blah
You know
blah
what's
blah.
great? I'm
Since I
interrupting him
created
again.
apps, since is this, blah 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 blah.
No. And I'm interrupting him because the fact is that the federal government allowed these schools, such as the one he worked for, to segregate against fucking internationals and especially Asians. They sided with
Probably.
American schools. They just did. That's a fact.
All right, we'll talk about that later. So, you want me to answer one of these questions, or are you gonna let me get to it? You want the short answer? How about this? I'll start by giving you the short answer first, and I'll ask you if you want me to.
Yeah, why were white
So
schools better? I'm
basically,
curious.
white schools were better because of the taxes. Taxes afford you better opportunities.
Who?
More
What?
taxes
How?
means your schools, because guess what? You can have a robotics class instead of
They had
earth
robotics in
science.
the 60s? What the fuck are we talking about?
Do you think they didn't? Like, how do you think we came
I
up
don't
with
know.
like different?
Robotics?
Like,
They
you don't
had
think you don't think
electronics
they
back then?
listen? You don't think that
Look
they
that
had computer programming for people
But
like
I
In
Bill
the
just feel like
Gates in the
60s?
robotics
50s and
kind of
60s?
new.
Robotics is not new. Are you serious? Are you guys like crazy? Do you know education? Like higher education? How long these universities have been around? Like,
Hold
yeah, we
up.
start with the classics, like literature and religion and philosophy and music and certain other form, Latin and such. But there are like, yeah, computer classes have been around since the 70s and 80s.
Did you take a robotics class?
No, I did not take a
Me
robotics
neither.
class.
So
I'm
what are we
telling
talking
you,
about?
I'm
Hannah,
because
did you take a
you didn't go to a good
robotics class?
school. No,
Hannah,
Hannah from the South. They don't
Hannah,
even
did you
have
take a
Look,
robotics class?
Hannah stopped school in 8th grade because she's from the South. They don't even have high school. Okay, come on. Listen to me. You can't write a research paper with a Southern accent.
I went to high school. I didn't go
I'm
to
kidding.
grade school.
The hypothesis says that when we did a double blind study, we realized actually they did this study on this that this woman, she was a voice actor, and she did a British accent, an American accent, and a Southern American accent, and people thought because of her British accent that she was smart.
Smarter. Sure.
Presented the
I
same
believe
research.
that.
It was some TV show on Netflix.
All
I
right,
watched
let's
like 2
talk about
episodes.
how educational programs like the one you work for
So
are
educational program.
discriminating
All right, listen.
against
If you have more tax dollars, if you have more, listen, your home location, the cost of your home is more determined by the high schools, the school district in your neighborhood than anything else. It's not location, location, location. It's school, school, school. Okay. So if you have higher incomes in white neighborhoods than are in black neighborhoods, without a doubt and a fact, then guess what? 3% on, let's say, household income is 300,000 versus 3% on 30,000. There's a different kind of tax dollar we're talking about that can afford you a robotics class or club
robotics
or
class.
extracurricular activities.
I'm not feeling this.
Guess what? You get to keep your jersey after the season ends. Your school registration. My school registration for 4 years of registration, that's half of my children's private school right now, a month of tuition. 4 years of my high school registration combined.
Why didn't you send him to a
half.
black school then instead of a private white school?
First of all, because you want to afford your kids the best opportunity that you can.
All right,
have.
so why not make the black schools better?
I just told you there's no money, tax dollars. You need money, and there was times when they did
Okay.
this. So this is one tactic. Hold on, let me finish. Let me explain.
Why not?
one
Okay,
of these
raise the
things.
taxes.
So you make a black school better. All right, so you raise taxes on what? On poverty? When most people make on the barely making it above the poverty line, you raise taxes.
So you're saying that state taxes,
your tax rate
you're
goes
saying
up?
that state taxes don't go towards the state schools in the whole state?
That's why we have municipalities and cities. State taxes go to state things like that are like school roads and stuff like that. But there's allocations based on the amount of taxes that you pay that goes to your municipality or your city. And then they allocate that from a local level to your high schools.
Okay, property taxes, which is what you're saying, and state revenue.
Property taxes.
And state revenue.
Look at Naperville. Look at Naperville, and then look at Harvey, Illinois.
So why not change that?
Listen. Because you're talking about fairness. You're not talking from a historic background of, wait a minute, I used to own this person and now they're saying they're equal to me, or now they're saying they want something. They should be lucky that I don't fucking hang them from a tree. That's what we're talking about. We're talking. You're excluding the hatred that came from the
I'm
civil
not.
rights
I'm
era and
not. I'm
time.
just saying, like, imagine
You're
if
acting as though everything is like
no,
equal, like that is an opportunity that, like, hey, what if we just paid the black people more? And it's like, shut the fuck up.
or
Like,
not even, because the
that's
thing
not
is
what we're
this:
trying.
like,
Yeah.
if you get paid, like, you get paid. Generally speaking, you get paid what it is to what it costs to live wherever you live. You know what I'm saying? It's like if the cost of living is high, so if like you're in an impoverished area, then you're likely to get paid whatever that it costs to live there. So it's like, it kind of depends
Okay.
on where you live. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so that's part of
Yeah.
it, right?
So
So
your taxes.
okay,
Your
so but I'm
taxes.
saying like I just think that
How do you urban areas? They're more likely in urban areas to be more apartment buildings. There's going to be less homeowners
listen, I don't
than there
like
are
any of that.
homeowners in
All
the
I was
urban.
saying was that when they desegregated
He doesn't
schools,
like it. He
I
asked
was
the question.
you're right. I understand your point. Anton's point was that it's like, hey, the point was that there's
He
less
left.
there's less resources in the schools that the African Americans predominantly were attending, and
Yeah.
they were getting fucked 3 ways to Sunday or whatever it's called. So, so what Anton's saying is that they by going to white schools, it's where the money was at, and so like they were like from an impoverished setting into something that was less that had more money or whatever. So that's kind of what he's getting at. And I didn't entirely take that into consideration. What I did want to say was that like if like it would be nice if all things could be like desegregated, and then you go to the school that's nearest you or whatever that is, and then every school can be as great as it can be. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
less
yeah, it's
about
a great idea, but it's
I
just
get
not.
it.
It's
It's
just
like
not what it is.
it's idealistic or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anton's taking a shit right now. He's listening.
What, he just got raged or
Anyways,
something? I think he's upset.
all right, listen to this story. We're in Puerto Rico. It's my senior year of high school, and it's on spring break. And I went with my dad and my sister, and my grandma. Okay, whatever. So we're there, right? Okay, we're in Puerto Rico, and then we just like we're driving around Puerto Rico like through el campo, like it's just like the fucking jungle. And so you're driving on these roads that like literally two cars cannot fit. Okay, so these are small roads, and we're driving like up and down mountains and shit. Okay, and then we pull up to some like random house in the fucking jungle, and my dad's like, I think my uncle lives here. And I'm like, what? And we go there, and this dude is fucking 98 years old, just sitting on the porch in a swing chair. And then they start talking to each other. This motherfucker, old as fuck, like literally no air conditioning, comes outside and fucking, they don't eat shit all day till dinner, just fucking sit on the porch and just like live in the world, like the earth, just like fucking I'm in the jungle.
You like smoke a cigarette, chew some dip,
Probably.
like read a magazine.
He wasn't when I was
like
there.
you just out there.
They can't afford
Wow.
that
That's fucking
shit.
dope, man. I want to go to Puerto Rico, bro. That would be fucking.
Yeah, aren't you
amazing.
gonna take us?
Yeah, this podcast once it
I bet.
pops
We
off.
can
I
stay
bet Puerto
with
Rican people
Pachi.
are
Pachi
like
Pancho.
beautiful.
Hey, one.
I bet you there's all around.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said Puerto Rican people are probably beautiful, man.
Okay,
But
check this out.
anything
Wait,
mixed
wait,
with
wait. Time out,
Africa is
time out.
beautiful.
All right, so when
What are Puerto Ricans?
hang on,
Do you Spanish in Africa? That's Colombia.
eh,
That's the same
yeah,
thing.
and the
That's Colombia.
Tayano. So, anyways, that's the indigenous.
So it's a different. All right. So it's a different indigenous ancestor plus African, correct?
Yeah, and the Spanish.
So is it like three, like
Yeah.
Spanish, indigenous,
Yeah.
like Aboriginal Spanish, and then African? That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So what's the difference between Colombian, bro? Colombian is just like there's
Colombia
like,
is
Colombian is
not
almost
the
like
same.
white and black. Colombia is almost like white and
Colombia
black.
is
Like whereas
South
like there are
Africa.
Colombians
I mean
who are dark.
South America.
South America. I know, but I'm saying the difference in the ancestor.
I don't know
makes
anything
the
about
people look
their
different.
background, but I do know that part of Puerto Rico it has to do with there were slaves there brought from with the Spain
Yeah,
from
and
Spain,
all of the Caribbean.
but
all of
also
them.
there were the indigenous, which were I believe were called the
Yeah.
Taino. So what I was saying was I remember being 18 years old and going to the malls there, and I was like, "Damn, look at her!" And then she'd turn
Baddies,
around and she'd
baddies.
have a stroller, Like y'all don't have birth control here? What the fuck? Everybody that looks good's
Yeah.
pregnant or has a baby.
Is Catholicism like the leading
Ooh.
religion?
All right, are we ready for this, public?
If that's true,
Hannah, are you ready for
yes.
this?
If that
No, hang
wait,
on.
wait. If that's true, then there's no birth control. Like birth control is like a sin
True, but listen to this shit.
in Catholicism.
Hannah, you ready for this? So, all right,
All
Anton,
right.
you don't know this story. You ready for this shit? All right. Wait, did I tell us last time, Hannah, about the blood and about the chickens and the goats? All right, check this out. So if you all right, check this out.
Some voodoo shit.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it out
yeah,
there
yeah.
because
There's a lot of voodoo.
my
in the food.
family's not gonna even see this shit. But listen to this shit. So
Your mom's gonna put it on and go in the other room. So
all right, listen to this. So I have family members. I have a family member.
A brulee.
Wait, listen. In Puerto Rico, they are Catholic.
Fucking witch.
They are
She a
Catholic,
fucking witch.
but they're also like voodoo shit, like spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haitian.
Whatever. So I have a family member who is like the voodoo master. All right.
Who's like super God religious, but also voodoo master.
He is the voodoo dude.
Ooh.
He's a shaman, I think.
Devil. Oh yeah. Shamans are real,
Listen,
bro.
I think he's a shaman. Okay. I found out through the grapevine, and then I was like, one time I was probably like 18 or 19, and I joked about it, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, you know, so and so fucking killing chickens," and he was like, "We don't fucking joke about that," and he just fucking stared at me real as fuck. My dad has never talked about this.
Wait, plot twist. His dad was the guy who kicked him out of the fucking thing. We don't fucking talk like that at a White Sox game.
No, my dad, I texted my dad. I was like, I got kicked out, and he had to leave the fucking stadium. Anyways, so all right, so I have a cousin or an uncle, whatever he is. He's married to.
Hey, what did y'all do after that? Y'all
We
go
just
like
went
get
home.
like a burger
We
or
just went
something?
home.
right.
Yeah,
It was like
we just went home.
We'll never speak of this day.
I know. I had to write an apology
just
letter.
like
I was watching White Sox games
Dear
trying to see the
sir.
fucking guy what he looked like. I remember him. He had glasses on. He had fucking long hair. And if you ever watches this fucking podcast, fuck you. And I hope you fuck.
You're not gonna find this guy.
You don't hope that. You
What do you
don't.
say?
It's so
Fuck.
aggressive.
Fuck Shia LaBeouf.
Fuck Shia LaBeouf. Okay.
Dude,
Listen.
I would really like to talk to him.
Shia
I'd really
LaBeouf?
like to talk to him.
Maybe.
Yeah,
once
I
he
think
retires.
he has like a Cat Williams story where like, you know, Hollywood tried to frame him and make him somebody and then just like get rid of him. You know, he probably had a few bouts with some substances and then people just get rid of you. Like, we can't. Yeah, that's disturbing. All right, finish your story.
All right. So, anyways, I know my face looks like it's this long, and then when I do that, it looks like somebody cut my head off.
Weird. Just tell the story.
You're just the art history professor.
All right. So listen.
Like-
All right. So
He's on like a weird track of life. Like,
I have
bring
a
it
fa-
back.
Weird track of life. She carried it your whole life.
Every time I say it, it's like,
She's not having a weird day. She's like, you're in a weird track of life right now.
seriously, he got
Whatever
on
you
this
drink
one.
and
He's like,
smoking.
"What are you doing? What the fuck? Go put your hair up. Fix your shirt. You look ridiculous. I just can't. What are
Okay.
you doing?"
Are you on any kind of medication?
None.
You don't know. You don't
Nothing.
know medication, right?
Absolutely.
He's lying. He's
no,
lying.
I'm not.
Tell the story
today,
about the chickens in the blood.
Today, Hannah,
What?
you're being
Okay,
weird.
all you've had is need more Jesus, non-alcoholic beer,
She's like, he's lying.
and
He's
then
a
Nina Modelo. Okay.
Hannah, have you?
About
What?
6 Excedrin
Do
this
you
morning.
ever think that I would be dishonest about anything that I have in my system?
Yes.
Ooh, damn.
You
You're lying.
have told me before. I didn't take those pills, and then I open your mouth. It's in your
Damn,
mouth.
bro.
No,
Nigeria
nothing's in my
has a
mouth.
life. Look, bro. Like Nigeria has a life expectancy of 55.
That's because they have a lot of kids
Almost
that die.
all of the things that are below, all the countries that are below 60 years are
Africa.
African countries.
Yeah, you know, Bill Gates is trying to do what he can.
Yeah.
All right, so listen. What is the top? What's the
Fucking
number one?
story.
All right, so
Chicken,
that was rude.
blood.
That was rude.
Poppy Poncho.
What? What's the number one killer in Africa? Oh
Uh,
shit, Hannah's was gone for a second. Do you see that?
I had a low battery. I pressed it, but that's what it
Oh
was.
shit! You about to get kicked out?
No, I have 20%. That's a long time.
Oh.
I had
What is
like
the
80
leading
when I started.
The leading cause is lower respiratory
disease.
infections. HIV,
Yeah.
AIDS is
Anything
second.
Yikes.
And then
Shit,
diarrheal
where at?
disease.
Where is that?
Diarrhea.
Where, like Malaysia? I mean,
No,
not
Africa.
Malaria.
Malaria is fifth.
Malaria causes
Fifth
that.
on the list.
All right, so diarrhea disease meaning that you're eating things that are dirty, you don't have
Tuberculosis.
good hygiene, and then you get
Dang,
that's
TB
water,
is still
contaminated
kicking.
water from like having a cut in contaminated water.
Damn. Like literally, if you look at everything that's the top 20 leading causes of death, we can fix that shit.
Yeah, every
sucks.
the top leading cause of death happened between your hips and your neck.
No. I mean in Africa. Like I don't mean just
No, I'm
like
saying the world. Between your hip and your neck. It's like
That's
the
sad.
cancers of the
Yeah, your heart
of
is
the
your
intestines, all
cancer.
your organs. Your organs.
That's
We're just
sad.
literally killing our organs.
That's sad. It makes you think
Yeah.
about fucking life. Like, what are we doing? All right. So
Tell the story.
Moment,
All right.
moment
We're
of
sad.
silence for
We're
life.
sad about
So,
the life, but
Moment of silence for
I
life.
talked to my
Yeah.
dad, and like when I was a young kid, and he was like, "We don't fucking joke about that shit." I was like, "Damn." Like, okay, we won't joke about it. So, anyways, I kept joking about it. So then I talked to my grandma recently, and my dad texts me, and so like they are the real fucking voodoo people, where they like sacrifice a chicken for your health, and like they like
Yeah.
they like spread they like white blood all over you so that you like they do real voodoo shit. Like fuck them. Like be honest. Like why you? This is a secret. Like why are we hiding this? Like if it's real, like why are we hiding it? Like what the fuck? Like if it works, like why not spread it
But
amongst the world?
that's what like families do and like
It's like
traditions
I'm only
and stuff,
naked
like,
if you're not looking at me. Like shut the fuck up. Like or I'm only invisible if you're not looking at me. That's what I meant to say. All right, so listen. So fine. All right, fine.
What?
Fuck it. So they like literally do shit. So I joke about it still, but not as much to my dad. So my dad texts me and says, "Hey, these two people, they're a married couple. They both got COVID." And I was like, "Ah." So I text him back and I said, "Damn." I said, "R.I.P. to all the chickens and the goats that are gonna get sacrificed because of this shit."
What'd he say? He was mad.
My dad
said,
did
"Don't
not
you
respond.
ever talk-"
My dad did not respond. He changed the subject. Never
we
talked
don't talk about that shit. We don't
What did your
joke about
grandma
that shit
tell you?
around here.
Okay. So then I called my grandma and I'm like, "Grandma, I just heard that so and so just got the COVID." And she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Grandma, I just text Dad." And I said, "Dad, RIP all the chickens and the goats." So she laughs. She's like, "Ha ha." And then she said, "That's how they got it. They got it because people keep going there and getting the blood rubbed all over them so that they can heal themselves."
Like purification. Damn, your grandma breaking down voodoo. She like,
Listen.
it ain't working. Don't do it. Listen, there's a time and a place, and this is not neither.
And then without hesitating,
Not either.
right after I just talked shit, she was like, "Yeah, so and so is supposed to come to my building and do a cleansing." Like she's letting me joke, but also having them come and do their like rituals on her shit.
At her salon?
Yeah.
They're coming
Look at
from
An-
Puerto Rico
Anton,
and rub the
Anton.
bloods on the wall?
They're not in Puerto Rico. They're from Chicago now.
They live here? Who?
Yeah.
You see
He
'em?
flies to like the Dominican Republic and does rituals there and shit. He like flies places.
Which
People
family
pay
member
him.
is this?
I can't tell
You
you.
ever talk
Shaman,
about
a
him?
real
He's a shaman.
Do you ever see
A
them?
real motherfucking shaman.
I see them on holidays sometimes.
What's her name? Have I ever heard
Like,
about
you-
him?
I can't
Like,
say
you
it
need some good
publicly.
luck.
You can't say it.
Are you
say
trying to
everything
hire
else.
him? He's got COVID right now.
The
Don't
shaman?
need
The
the
shaman has
blessing.
COVID?
Yes, he
I
got
just-
the COVID. That's the whole point of the story.
Hey, look, if my fortune teller can't see shit coming, you got to stop fucking with him. I'd be like, you a fraud, bro. You couldn't see the shit coming. You could see
He's a-
ghosts. You could talk to motherfucking ghosts, but you couldn't see COVID coming into your life,
That's a good point. Fired.
right?
What a shitty ass
Come on,
job.
fired to the motherfucker. Miss Cleo looking ass. This shit is fake.
I tried to
Shaman
tell you
my
guys.
dick.
That's what I was
Can't even do
saying.
math.
I was like, all right.
I'd be like, shaman, you got to show me some real powers. See, shaman powers be like, we think like, all right, if you fucking got these powers, break into a vault or something. Like, get some, change the motherfucking bank account. They're like, no, I can only. What you realize about magic, there's different types. Like humanistic magic, like you can only do things that are humanly possible, right?
Right.
So like it's usually just killing somebody. Usually just
Mhm.
killing. Look, humanly possible to die in either which way. Usually just killing somebody. Can't do no.
Honestly,
shit
though,
like
I
that.
need him to make some voodoo dolls on fucking Carl Jackson. Fucking stab the motherfucker. Ah. Or the dude, like, honestly, if I could get a picture of the dude, like, I looked at pictures I took of my dad and I selfies, and I'm like trying to find that motherfucker from behind me. I could have taken those pictures to my cousin, and he could have fucking like put some voodoo shit on his ass.
They just split a whole bunch of blood splattered pictures of this fucking
Yeah.
family's house all over the bathroom. It's like they need specific blood. I'm not gonna go there. Hannah, did you watch the video about trains? What do you think?
No, because when you sent it to me, I was talking to you guys and I was doing something, and then you sent it, and I was like, I gotta come back. I didn't watch it yet.
So insensitive.
I'm sorry. I
Good thing
still
I was
will,
prepared
but
for
this
this.
you want to talk
It's
about it
okay.
right now, I guess.
All right. I make you feel bad because you're a girl, and then after that, I just fucking tell you. The
All
story.
right. All right.
What?
So, how much in miles of high-speed train? Hold on.
Listen, fuck that shit. America. Listen, after he sent that, I was like, well, yeah, fuck China, because America is like, we got a better military. And then I looked and I was like, fuck, like China's military is definitely, they have a ton more people.
They're way better.
Are you fucking serious? And you don't know shit about China's military. Listen,
China has like
listen,
$1 billion in the military.
listen, you know the reason why? Listen, America doesn't want to go to war with China because we will lose. China
Yeah,
doesn't want to
for
go to war with
sure.
America because that would be expensive for them.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, look, I don't really want to do it. Fuck. Like, listen. All right. So, high speed rail, I believe, is considered like 140 or 140 miles per hour or faster. I believe that's high speed rail.
Listen, they have a
All
lot
right,
more
now, while I
people.
look
They've been
that up-
fucking for years, you know?
Yeah, because high speed rail has to do with that.
They got a lot more people. They got to
so-
get them there faster. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, okay. I see. I see
They got
what
a
you did there.
billion more people than us. A fucking billion.
All right.
More.
Yeah.
A
It's
billion
it's a
more.
shit ton. So,
They abort fucking
So-
kids because of population. We abort kids because fuck those kids.
all right. So good thing there. So
He really wants to talk about the train. Just let him do
120
it.
miles, 120 miles to 160 miles an hour. All right. High speed rail is 190 to 220 miles an hour. Okay.
Ooh.
How much train track in miles does China have of
Hey,
high speed?
you know what we have in America? Fucking planes. We don't need no fucking
I mean-
rails, bitch. We fucking fly there. 300, 450 miles an hour.
That sounds real educated, and that people should put that on the shirt.
Yeah,
Make
fuck
America great
them.
again.
Fuck them trains.
So
we fly,
anyway,
bitch.
You don't have to
Motherfucking
bring your
America.
mouth that
Listen,
close. The young
America.
might sit down.
America invented fucking flight. Fuck them trains.
So, back to
Can we cut him out?
non-inebriated conversation that
X
is
out his
actually
picture.
intellectual.
Fucking
So,
Jesus.
China has 16,700 miles of high-speed rail. Okay?
Damn.
That's 10. There's 8 times more than France. So France has 2,000 miles of high-speed rail, more than 8 times that France has. Japan has 1,700 miles. The UK has less than 900 miles. And how much do you think the US of A, a country that compares to China upon landmass size? Take a gander. How much high-speed rail does the US of A have?
Ooh.
Don't take all day, Hannah.
Well, I'm guessing it's coming after 900, so I'm guessing
What's that noise?
I don't know.
It's Anton.
I think it's me.
It's like.
Why is it me? Why is it
I think
immediately
it's actually me, but I don't know what it is.
Hang on, mute.
Why is it? No,
Anton.
fuck that. Why?
It's
Oh,
me.
it's you.
Or you. But I think it's me.
Mute me. I'll mute me. It's you, Hannah. I saw you. It's you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Aaron.
what do we
All right. I appreciate not being.
It's Hannah. It's Hannah. I muted her. She
It's
doesn't know
Hannah.
she's
Hannah, you
muted.
got a seal.
She doesn't know she's muted, but she's muted. What is that, Hannah?
Alright.
What, you got a fan going? It's a winter.
No, I don't even have a ceiling fan.
It's like tuka 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 tuka. You hear that now?
I have heard it. I just don't know what it is.
It's like a refrigerator or something.
It might be my refrigerator. My refrigerator makes weird noises. 500?
33.
3,300?
Listen, Obama tried to do that
33
shit, and they were like,
miles.
"Fuck this."
33 miles?
33 miles of high-speed rail. It's an
the
Amtrak
fuck?
train called the Acela.
Where do you go
It
on
can
that?
get up to speeds of 150 miles. I believe it's between Washington, D.C. and Boston. You know who that benefits? How about politicians who don't want to live in Washington, D.C. because Boston's a more interesting city? So I need a high-speed rail from Congress back to the cool ass city.
Ooh.
That's where a high-speed rail is.
They have to.
This is a problem.
China has a lot of
This is a-
people. I mean, they're smaller on average, but they have a lot of people
What is he talking
that they.
about?
I
What is he
mean,
talking
in a
about?
speed, they
We're gonna
can
let him
fit
talk.
two on top.
He's
of each
trying to
other.
overcompensate because he's small.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
what he's
listen,
saying.
no, listen to me. Listen to me. There are like 1.2 billion people or 1.1 billion
1.3,
people,
1.3.
1.3 billion people. So China has 3 times the population of America, if not more, maybe 4, arguably 4, with if you don't count undocumented citizens. However, it's laughable that we have 30 miles of high-speed rail, and it's the only train is from Boston to Washington, D.C., and it facilitates speedy transportation for politicians.
I know we're fucked. Honestly, America's
Most
probably
people,
fucked
you know
in the
why?
long run.
Well, very much so. We're drive culture. We're drive culture. The highway system is amazing. However, it shouldn't. We get things. All right. What's the last thing you bought, Mike? What's the last purchase you made?
This
Last
this
car you bought.
microphone.
Last car you bought.
This
All
microphone.
right, the last car you bought, right?
All right,
The
I
last
will
car you
say
bought.
this.
You rode that motherfucker.
I love Asian vehicles.
right?
Okay, I'll put it out there.
I do too. I love Honda, Hyundai. Yeah, I like Japanese. Hyundai is Korean. But yeah, doesn't that sound like really backwards that we only have 33 miles? of
I
high-speed rail
love
between Boston and
Japanese
Washington, D.C.?
vehicles.
Okay, he likes Hondas. What
What's
else
he
is
being
Japanese?
weird about it?
So with high-speed rail, 160 miles an hour, I think it's 120 miles plus. That's not even like high speed in like China. China's like the lowest high speeds are like 160.
Damn.
All right. Some of the speeds get up beyond 200 miles an hour on the train. To put in perspective, when I lived in Hong Kong, to drive, if I drove or rode the bus or walked, it would take at least 30 minutes plus from my door to the door of my job. It was 12 minutes on the train.
Damn.
I spent 8 of those 12 minutes walking.
You spent 4 minutes on the train?
4 minutes on the train
Woo.
is a 30-minute commute if you drove.
That's because
That's
they
pretty
have a
cool.
lot of people. They have a lot of traffic.
Oh yeah, a lot of people make the traffic and the trains faster. No, America is not great. Where are we technologically
You're right.
advanced?
It's not great. We got to make it great again.
You gave him that. You gave it.
Okay.
You fed it into his mouth.
Oh my god, I gave him that one, right? It was a soft,
Make it
soft.
great
It was a
again,
soft pitch
again.
in which, because I know that when he got kicked out of that baseball game, he needs to redeem himself with
Damn
a
it.
home run of a
To
soft
this
pitch.
day. To this day.
Hannah,
What?
is that do you find that to be a problem? Do you find that to be a problem? That efficient travel, 5 hours or less, is more efficient on the train than it is on the airplane.
Elon Musk is fucking American, all right? He's gonna fix this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
China.
gonna do
Yeah,
that
Elon
underground
Musk.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, you sound like
Is it
you sound
working?
like
Is
the
it
father
happening?
of
What's progress on that?
Kyle, the father of Kyle Rittenhouse.
Who's that?
It's that 17-year-old kid who went to fucking Kenosha with an AR-15 talking
shit.
about he was trying to help people in a protest.
They said that? I didn't hear that.
And then he killed 3 people.
Yeah, that's bad.
Trying to help.
bad.
He had a first aid kit, so he's trying to help.
He had a first aid kit. Good for him.
His mother's argument, the reason that Joe Biden called him a white supremacist is because, and I quote, the election.
The election.
End quote. The election. That's the academic bracket that Mike is falling into. You better stop it.
He is. I'm telling you. Do you recognize him anymore? I don't even see my friend anymore.
Listen to me. China has fast trains, man, and efficient transportation because you know what? When you don't have freedoms, there are a lot of things. Number one, labor is cheaper. Short answer, labor is cheaper. Second short answer, the government doesn't ask for permission to do things.
Yeah.
They tell you what they're going to do.
Right. That's
so China
good.
says, oh, Hannah, your house is along this route.
Right.
Here's a check to compensate you. Move out by the 30th.
Think about this. Think about this though. The fact
and we're making
the fact is that China got upset because fucking Hong Kong people wanted to be more like America, and they were like, "Hey, guess what? Here's the China virus, bitch," and they just spread that shit.
Neither of those things are true.
Yeah, we know. Look at him right now.
You know, we were talking
he
about
just wanted to say something. So he's just said random shit.
Are you a QAnon member?
And then China was like, "Fuck freedom. Here's the fucking coronavirus, bitch."
You know who you sound like? You sound like Donald Trump.
It came from Wuhan.
China.
The Wuhan
virus came from China.
Oh my God.
I knew they gave it
the
to
China virus.
I have so many topics that I want to discuss, but I can't because
you can't because look at this guy that he brought. Look at who he brought today.
Hey, I appreciate this though, Mike. This is therapeutic, you know. And I really
it's a China virus. What are we talking about?
Always have a good time. It's
How
okay.
much money
Hannah,
does Trump send you in the mail to help
Hannah,
he sent me $1,200.
Me too, though. I think you got
he
more.
He signed this shit. He said, "You're welcome, bitch. Here's $1,200."
This is typically this is common behavior of some first and or second generation
I
Americans.
think I gotta pay the taxes on that $1,200. I didn't even think about that. Taxes. The election. Dang.
The election. Yeah, everybody's gonna have to pay taxes on that money. That's why you should have invested it or put it at the very least in a mutual fund.
I had to pay for my motherfucking bills, bitch. What you mean?
Yeah, see, but the problem is you should have had to wait for that $1,200 to pay for them bills. That $1,200 should have been like, yo.
If America was great again, I wouldn't need to.
Shut him out. Delete. Can we swipe him left, right, off?
All right, Hannah, you gonna take us out?
I don't know. This guy, I mean, this chest hair Jesus over here is killing me. Honestly.
Chest hair Jesus.
Listen,
take us
all
out,
I know is that do they have chest hair like this in China? No, they don't. They don't have chest hair like this in China. All right.
You think that your chest hair is a great attribute, baby? It's not that great, buddy. Like, you're not gonna get that much about just button up your shirt and move on. You know?
Listen,
We're happy
there are many attributes that women prefer. I've never heard somebody.
No one has named chest hair on the list.
No woman has said, you know what?
Hannah left.
I really love Liam Neeson's chest hair. It's just
like quality.
He's a man's
chest
man.
Hair,
look, I bet you some like back in the day Neanderthal bitches was like, oh, booga booga chest hair. Like,
booga booga.
Yeah, of course. Fucking modern day human women are like grooming is attractive. But there are some women who enjoy and appreciate getting that motherfucking face tickle when they kiss you. But not majority of women don't enjoy that.
Or their neck.
That's the
their
hard part.
neck too tickles.
Yeah. Other parts tickle, but this is a podcast that we don't want to get kicked off.
This has been a good podcast. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
We got absolutely nowhere.
Honestly,
this is 3 people in a car. Look, nobody. Listen, we pulled up to the gas station. and we've been arguing about who's gonna fucking pump the gas the entire time, and we realized nobody had any money.
All right,
This is how I
because
describe
this is what happened. He shows up in the
You're at the
safari
gas
shirt.
station.
It looked like a towel because he's not even wearing. I thought he had a towel
Where the
draped
fuck
over his
did you
shoulder.
get that shirt?
He's got his hair like this, and he's just waiting for somebody to
Is
bring
that
it
like
up.
soft?
He got out here
I would call
early
that like soft
he's
camo.
waiting.
Is that soft camo?
It
It's,
feels terrible. It feels like
That's
plastic.
a safari shirt. It's water lifted. Water.
It shit looks like a map. It looks like
It is a
it's
map.
telling you. It was telling you directions.
Wind.
It looks
wind and
like
water.
a prop used on Prison Break to
100
tell us how to fucking get out of this
100%
prison.
polyester.
I think
Don't
it's
ever choose a
water,
That
wind.
shirt is shiny.
It's got a flap
it
in the
never
back.
needs to
Doesn't
be
it
like
let
that.
airflow in the back?
Yeah, it's got a flat.
Oh my
It's in
god!
the. You can't reach that. Use your other.
There's
Put
a-
your arm the
there's
other
a-
way.
It's an entire map to a buried treasure.
Yeah, it's awesome. Safari. His grandma gave him that. I love that shirt. All right. But yeah, in the back, it's got like that netting. Doesn't it have like netting or something?
Yeah, so the breeze can go through from the chest through the
You're
back.
in Puerto Rico and the
You're out
wind
here.
blows. It's through your back.
Fucking Ryan McElmore shopping on
It's
Top
awesome.
and Tag.
This is great.
know-
This is my favorite podcast so far.
If this was a full
He
body,
said that every episode has been his favorite, except the one where he fucking almost puked
yeah.
the first
I
12
was
minutes.
true.
in.
I had the
This
is true.
coronavirus.
He's like this. He was like this.
All right, listen.
I
If
got
this
it,
was
guys.
a full
He's
body
like, guys.
headshot,
He's like, look. He was like,
full body,
guys. I do this. I can't do this tonight.
full body podcast, you should have worn the genie pants.
Like,
We're gonna release it as the lost
white-
episode in like 10 years.
Genie pants. I want to
Listen,
see.
what about the
funny
white
thing is,
pants?
He has that recorded.
What about the
He's
white?
watched that
I
recording.
haven't yet.
He's watched.
I haven't.
He hasn't watched it. You need to watch it. And see
And
it.
I'll wear the white
Upload
pants
that
next
shit
time.
to the file.
You gotta show your leg or something,
That
otherwise we'll never know.
recording.
Turn the. What are you wearing? Jeans? All right.
Nah.
So
Fuck.
wait, what'd you tell him to watch?
He wants me to
Take us
watch
out.
the
Take us out,
original
please.
11th episode, which was me getting, it was fucked up. It wasn't good. I was sick. I had the coronavirus.
He was. It was
He
bad.
had THC. He had THC.
I had
He's the
poison.
only
I was
motherfucker that
poisoned.
was overdosed
Even
I was
when
on
he
poisoned.
was on
THC.
the show, he was like this.
He was like,
I'm
I don't
sick.
Feel good.
I'm really
How
sick.
How do
I
people
have to
do
go.
this? How do people do this? I gotta go. He like is his first period.
It's so
He was not well.
Oh
I mean,
my
that was
God.
one of his roughest days.
he was not. That was a tough one, man. I prayed for you that night.
Listen,
I went down,
Did
splashed
too.
blood
I-
on
we
my
didn't
pillow.
know it was
I
gonna
I
happen.
never left this
I
room.
splashed.
I slept
Look,
in the office.
I took some chicken blood. I was like, please give Mike strength. Then I stirred a cauldron of like boiled tomatoes and rice. I was like, yeah, bring that pig in here.
And the goat. The goat.
Oh, that was good. Honestly, that was good. Fuh, 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 fuh.
Yeah, throw some over your shoulder.
Oh my gosh, that was
This is
good.
cool.
All right, who's saying bye? I'm saying it, or you saying it, Anton? I think it's
Yeah,
your
you
turn.
got it. You got it, man.
All right.
It's your shirt. It's your shirt.
All right, this is the Beautifully Twisted Podcast. We out in this bitch. Wow, this guy.
He's about to
Fire.
Google it. You about to Google it?
Most completed. And I put a note. Bitch was staring at the ceiling.
Look at him.
I made sure
He's Googling it. He's
he
checking
look
it.
it up.
No, my mom was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
The sleep doctor. You're wrong for that.